And we're live here on the Debbie Daily Monday Night Trainwreck with Mr. Midnight Movie. How are you, Mr. Midnight Flooves?
Fucking cold.
I am freezing. What's the degrees there?
I'm not sure. So freezing out here.
It is currently in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. It is, all you have to do is just push my thingy, and God, I hate this. Well, I must have gotten rid of the weather thing. I don't know. It was cold as piss a little while ago, though, when I went outside. Let's see, my radar. Let's see what we have here. Let's see. It is, well, fuck you. I'll just go to the internet and do it. I'm not going to mess with that. Hey, do you know anything about Anna Kasparian?
I can't stand her.
I cannot stand her.
Where'd you get into her? Because, I've been... I did a show about her. I did a show called Anna Kasparian is an Intellectual Coward.
Oh, my God. Well, you know, Sync on her show.
Shank, yeah.
Is it Chank or Shank or what? What is it?
I pronounce it looks like Sync, but it's actually he pronounced it. I think it's Chank. Uruguay. He's a Turk.
Well, recently on the show, I think like just a few days ago or something like that, she was mouthing off about something that was in the news or something like that, and he really, really grew a set and sent her and went up against her on it, and I was so proud of him. You want to hear it? A little bit of it. Okay, here it is. Da, 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 da. I loved it. I won't play the whole thing, but just take a listen. You'll love this.
Harvard's athletics director has canceled its men's soccer team season after it was found that they had created so-called scouting reports that said some pretty questionable things about women in the school, particularly women who are in the soccer team at the school.
Okay, now let's realize what she just said. Harvard has canceled. Now you think of how many guys went to Harvard on a scholarship to play soccer. They have canceled the men's soccer season. And get ready for what they did. Listen.
Well,
now,
you really don't know anything about sports.
I really don't.
Yeah.
No, don't know anything about sports. But this is not a sports story. It has to do with some of their questionable behavior and the way that they wrote in public documents about women in a very degrading way. So, the 2012 men's soccer team created a scouting report of that year's women's soccer recruits, rating them numerically and assigning each a hypothetical sexual position. Look, it's one thing if you're going to have, your boys talk about like, oh, that woman's hot and I like her, or whatever you men talk about, right?
How you're going to move on them like a bitch or something.
Yeah.
Well, that goes a little far. But it's another thing to create a publicly available document.
Yeah. No, not guilty. So we might have really a strong disagreement here. So they didn't mail this to the female team.
They just made a publicly available document on the internet where
Publicly available. It's a Google Doc. Why would anybody go into Harvard men's soccer's Google Doc where they're talking to one another? But it's not like they made a public document like they put it on Facebook or they tweeted it out. That's a Google Doc.
Okay, I want to make sure you realize they didn't put it on Facebook. They didn't put it on Twitter. It was just on their own private Google documents. You have Google documents, right?
No, I don't.
Nobody can get to your Google documents. Nobody can. It's very private. No, you couldn't get to mine if you tried. I mean, of course, some of the hackers.
I already have, Debbie.
Okay, now I want you to make sure you know that this is what this stupid bitch is talking about. Let's keep going.
Shared in a group. Yes, it's technically public, but it's not meant to be public. Young college guys rated the appearance of young college women. Shocking, breaking news alert. So totally not guilty, in my opinion.
But it's
so you would be cool with your daughter going to college and then reading about how the men's soccer team talks about her wanting cock.
That's what guys talk about.
Oh, that's what
understand
guys talk about. And then they talk about grabbing women by the pussy.
They don't.
But that's
They
different.
don't. They
That's
don't.
different. Now, the soccer team didn't sexually assault anybody. So,
Just
like,
because they
almost
didn't sexually assault anyone, just because they didn't put their hands on anyone, based on what we know, doesn't mean that this isn't wrong. So, look, if you agree with policies and laws against sexual harassment in the workplace. Why doesn't this fall under that category? If there were
Sexual harassment? Are you freaking kidding me? He ends up eating her lunch, and she ends up blowing a gasket on this, and I love it. I cannot stand this woman. I cannot stand her. And we'll keep going just a little bit further to make sure I want you to see her just go all full tilt.
a group of male employees in this office writing a similar document, and I brought it here.
100% different.
Why
100%.
is it different?
I'll
Why
tell
is
you
it
why
different?
it's different.
It's not different.
Because one, they don't work together. Two, they're not on the same team. Three, the male team has no power over the female team.
They go to the same school.
Of course they do, and they hook up. So some of them hook up, some of them don't. And you know what? If you went to a frat party, some of the girls would be saying about some of the guys, he's got a nice ass, or, oh, he's a fucking mess, or this, or that. And they'd talk about his tooth-to-gum ratio, and they would snicker. Because that's what women do, and that's what guys do. And we've been doing it for as long as humanity has existed. And so they put it in a Google Doc. Not guilty.
We
Part
do
of it, that's not
report
the
on
point.
a lot of stories involving women in, athletic groups, creating these types of documents where they're talking about the size of a man's cock and whether or not he's worth being rated at a 10 or if he's worth being rated at a -5.
Okay, so
they
they didn't put it in a Google Doc,
Yeah.
Annie. Now,
No.
when you go to a club, you and your girlfriends don't talk about the guys and whether they're hot or not. Do you have them? Do you
conversation-
humor their approach based on whether they're hot or not?
That is so different, Jink.
No,
saying,
it is
"Oh,
rating people on their attractiveness.
This is not
and
just
guys
rating
and
them
girls
on their
do it
attractiveness,
every
Jink.
single day.
No, this is not just rating them on their attractiveness.
Ooh, look how red her chest is. She be mad, Mr. Midnight Movie. She's mad.
I bet.
Stupid bitch. You know why she wears her hair like that?
Why?
Well, when you're a female, if you take your hair and make it into a really tight ponytail bun, it lifts your face up like you've had a facelift. It makes you look like 10 years younger. If you think about it, put your hands on the side of your head and just push it way back and look how your face just goes doink and you just kind of light up like a Christmas tree, which I don't ever do, but I'm just saying I know why people do that. And she's always got that ponytail thing.
Debbie, if I did that, if I did that with my hair, and I was at a Chinese restaurant, they might ask me back for some help.
They might call you the one hung low.
An genitals is what they call me, but go ahead.
Oh, no. One thing I was watching is the making of American Sniper earlier. I was watching it. It was interesting. It was talking about how it's really, really true. It's an absolute 100% true film. And you know something? A lot of the people jumped on it and said that it was bullshit. And it's the same old people that holler conspiracy theory in every single thing that they talk about. Everything's a conspiracy theory. But I did not know that Clint Eastwood was such a good director, producer, and he was such good friends with Spielberg.
I didn't know he was good friends with Spielberg, but I'd always known that he had directed. Now, getting back to Anna Kasparian, did she storm off the stage?
I don't know. I got about this far, and I know she just gets radically mad because look how red her chest is. She's mad as fuck because she cannot believe that since this election that he has decided for the benefit of his own self to go against this stupid bitch. She's hated in so many circles, Mr. Midnight Movie. I mean, she really
she
is.
No, she is.
And I hate to make the comparison, but I'm going to make this comparison. When I came out on Blog Talk Radio back in 2011, 2012, and I was supposedly, quote unquote, hated by so many people, all the YouTube videos made about me, if they would have been made by 40 to 50 different people, I probably would have quit the internet. But it was one person that did it all those videos. It was Goose. Did you know all those accounts are Goose?
Really?
Every fucking... Is that your phone? Is that JP?
No.
Oh. Yeah, it's good times. But anyway, let's see if she just completely blows a gasket here.
Like, we just don't talk like that, right? Do I tell
Some
my
girls
friends?
do.
The fuck we don't talk like that. Are you kidding me? I mean, look at this. Ugh. She's and a lot of the argument was this girl needs to get laid more. I said, finally, he grew a set and told this bitch to shut the fuck up. Women never rate and compare guys on the internet. Never. Once again, the hypocrisy of Anna is sickening. Anna just needs a steady dose of dick. You know, she's probably on her way off the internet.
Let me finish my point.
Okay.
Okay. We don't go in there. I don't know. Go ahead. Just finish. No, I totally lost my train of thought.
I know. It's my fault. You're right. No,
it's fine. You think it's okay. We have a difference of opinion. When we have conversations about so-called rape culture, especially in
rape culture, I mean, Mr. Midnight Movie, she's taking this to a whole different level here.
Oh, she's off the chain.
She's off the chain. She's taking it from, some guys on a soccer team who probably went in the Google documents and listed everybody on the female soccer team and went, needs dick, she's a whore, blah, 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 blah. And somebody got it because somebody leaked it or whatever, and they canceled. Just to look good, Harvard has to look good, they canceled the whole freaking, and this is recently, this was just December the 8th, this was just recently when this happened. I thought it was great. I loved it.
Oh, I'm going to look at it. She, you know what? I've never, Anna's the most contentious member of the Young Turks. And I'm loving the fact, the one, and another person I really dislike is Francesca Ramsey.
Who is Okay, here we go. Harvard men's soccer team is sidelined. Oh, I hear Mr. Landlord. Oh, it's Celtic Brony. Hi, Celtic Brony.
You want to know the secret?
No, not really. If you're being too loud.
Huh?
I hate the music. We're talking about the Harvard soccer team.
Am I on the air?
Yeah, we're on the air with Mr. Midnight Movie.
All right, well, I'm going to tell you all the secret of humanity because fuck it. So, before we were formulated...
Now, wait a minute, Celtic. Wait a minute.
It's going to be really quick, though, real quick.
Okay.
It's going to be like some hour-long bullshit.
Well, what do you think, Mr. Midnight Movie? Should we let him tell us the secret of humanity?
Pick up the call, so yeah, why not?
Well, we're kind of on another topic right now, Kel.
So, before we were all formulated into the womb, we all experienced the Adam and Eve experience. This is why we are binded into our flesh bodies. Every man was Adam, and every woman was Eve. And
No,
we all
Stop.
experienced that individual experience. Which
Celtic,
is why
you're trolling me, and I'm going to hang up on you only because I love you.
All right, suppress the truth then.
Suppress the truth. I like Celtic. He's not a bad guy. Celtic is not a bad guy, Mr. Midnight Movie. He's just being a dickwad. All right, I want to know. Okay, first, let's look at this. It says, Harvard's men's soccer team is sidelined for vulgar scouting report. Okay,
Yeah.
so she was telling the truth.
Debbie Dennis Prager did a whole thing on that, but this is the first time I heard Anna's reaction to that. I'm actually more fascinated by Anna and Chank's reaction to this, and this is Anna's behavior the whole time. This is why people don't like Anna, and they dislike her most in the Young Turks because she is so contentious and because she is so bad. Another one I really dislike, and by the way, the two people that I dislike most in social media are on YouTube and stuff is Anna Kasparian and Francesca Ramses.
Now, who is Francesca Ramses with?
She's with MTV. She does that decoded shit.
Well, let me see if I remember her. Ramses. Let's see if I can find her.
But I'm going to listen to that one later. That is amazing that she finally, I think, and that could have been done for show, but I think she's actually...
hell no. She doesn't do anything like that for show. I know Ann. I mean, I don't know her personally, but I know the Young Turks. They would never do something like that. But I don't see anything on here about Ann.
Francesca Ramses? She does MTV Decoded.
Let me look it up as MTV.
She did the shit white girls say.
Oh, wait a minute. You know who I hate? I'll see if I can find her. Is she black?
She's black.
Uh-oh, I think I see her. Is this
Are
her?
the terms cracker, white trash, and redneck racist? I wonder who came up with these phrases.
Is that her?
Oh, I can't stand her. I absolutely hate her.
Oh, is she the one that did black people can't be racist?
Yes.
Ugh.
And she never, you know what? These fuck
This
faces.
looks like a white guy in her pictures back here, doesn't it?
Well, she's married to a white man.
Yeah,
by the
you
way.
can see right here in her pictures behind her, she's got a white guy with her.
And and both Anna and Francesca, they never, and I mean never, debate. They all bloviate. They may answer a few Twitter questions or a few emails, but they will never, because you know what? They'll be shown for the myopic fools they are.
I love it. I love it. What's MTV Decoded?
I go on every one of her videos
Often
and
when we
put a
talk about
thumbs
white
down.
privilege, a common rebuttal is, I can't be privileged, I grew up poor. Or, tell that to a homeless person. But being disadvantaged in one area doesn't negate privilege in others. White privilege doesn't erase the existence of poor white people or the challenges they face due to their class. Nor do discussions of white privilege erase the harmful stereotypes about being poor and white. Take, for example, the terms cracker, white trash, or redneck. All of these terms have been aggressively used by a white upper class to insult a white underclass. While these terms have become racialized over time, they have a classist origin that goes way back. Let's start with cracker. While linguistic history is always murky, recent research has shown that in the 16 and 1700s, British aristocrats used...
Wait a minute. Nobody uses cracker but blacks.
Nowadays, yeah. But I mean, the woman never, and basically, from what I understand, British aristocrats, but yeah, I mean, words, yeah, anyway, I don't know how deep she gets into it, but this woman disgusts me. And basically, she's not very scholarly, and she's allowed to, just go on and bloviate and put her point of view across without ever debating. And that makes me really despise her as a person.
Cracker as a shortened version of cracked brains, or idle-headed, to disparage lower-class people as dumb and lazy. It was then imported to colonial America and used by wealthy elites to disparage poor whites. A letter to the Earl of Dartmouth said, I should explain to your lordship what is meant by crackers. They are a lawless set of rascals on the frontiers of Virginia, Maryland,
I wonder how long it took her to find that.
Carolinas, and
I don't
Georgia.
like her either, and I've heard her one time talk about how it's impossible for blacks to be racist, and I thought that was ridiculously stupid.
It basically, I got into an argument with a woman on YouTube about blacks couldn't be racist, and I said, so if a group of whites attack a black person for being black, that's racist. But if a group of blacks attack a white for being white, don't make me do the popcorn lid. But, and I said, that's just prejudice, right?
And what'd they say? They didn't answer you?
Well, they answered me in a convoluted question, and I should have gone more deeper into it. But basically, she said, oh, well, they're both crimes. And I'm like, but is one prejudice and one racist?
Interesting. I'd love to see that going back and forth. Was it on her channel? Was it on Francesca's?
No, it was Francesca never answers any of my emails or my tweets, and I've tweeted her several times. But you know what? Francesca Francesca has also had many. Actually, I think Francesca has more videos than Anna.
Anna Kasparian makes me want to puke.
You know what? I think I actually hate Francesca even more than Anna.
How could you possibly do that?
Look at her. You know what? Look at that bitch's videos. And I always go to Francesca's videos, and I habitually hit the dislike button on every one of them.
Ha ha ha. I do the same thing. When people make me mad. I go and just go click, 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 click. Not like.
Well, can you do it more than once?
No, but I just do it. I don't know if you can or not, but I do it all the time. I just click don't like. But you know something else I was going to show you is...
Hey, Debbie, I need to get some Diet 7-Up real quick. Hold on
go
1
ahead.
second.
Go ahead. Where is that stupid girl I cannot stand? I forgot her name now. Oh, there she is. Nicole Arbor. Ugh. This girl makes me puke. Excuse me.
And actually, Nicole Arbor does not make me as disgusted as Francesca Ramsey.
I would almost tend to disagree on that because I think she... See, this is what I'm telling everybody is this girl is obviously very pretty, but I see beyond her looks and I see a very dark soul. I mean, she's mean, she's hateful, and I don't care if she is the most beautiful girl in the world. If I was gay, I wouldn't want to touch her.
Yeah. Well, I heard she stalked her boyfriend, but I could be absolutely wrong on that.
She did? Yeah, I heard she did too.
Yeah.
She did. Did you hear her "Hey Fat People" thing?
Yeah, it didn't offend me.
Well, because it shouldn't offend you, but
I'm fat though, Debbie.
I wouldn't say you're fat. I would say you're a big guy with some extra weight on. You're not fat. Oh, shut up. You're not.
Okay.
I just can't stand. And they owned her on The View. They owned her on The View.
Now, The View I can't stand either. I hate The View.
Oh, God, I hate The View, too. I wouldn't go on The View if it was to promote this podcast.
I would. I would cuss them out, and my podcast would go up. I care about money, Debbie. Now, by the way, I had French toast today, and I shouldn't have done it, but, man, it was really good.
I can do worse than that. I had a piece of pecan chocolate pie.
Oh, my God, was it delicious? Did you see JP's video on cookie dough?
No. What is it?
Well, if you go on his Twitter page, you'll see his thing on...
Wait a minute. Maybe I did. Cookie dough.
Oh, my God. You know, I thought it was stupid, and then it looked amazing.
You want to talk about amazing. Have you ever heard of the girl that hangs out on the show sometime? Her name is Dark Parent. I call her Angela 2.0.
Whatever happened to Holly Stalin?
Nothing happened to Holly Stalin. But I'm just saying, have you ever heard of that girl? Oh, my God. She puts out the best, and I mean the best, recipes on Facebook I've ever seen in my life. Let's see, Jewish producer. Maybe I didn't get the tweet on Twitter.
He didn't tweet you, but he just had a thing on cookie dough.
What did he have on cookie dough? He's so stupid. Let me see.
Oh, but I loved it. I don't know, was it his last tweet?
He says he mentioned me in something. 30-second. Oh, okay, here we go. 30-second recipes.
Let me just look at that. Actually, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I was wrong.
Oh my God! They wrapped a Oreo in. Oh man! That should be illegal. Now they took that should be illegal.
Fuck yes. Come on, Debbie. Are you going to do any of those?
No, I am not. I
Why?
am not, because it's horrible. That would be
Why
like
is it horrible?
that is a lot of sugar, Mr. Midnight Movie.
Fuck, I'd go into dialysis if I had that fucking shit.
I know. I do too. You want to see one of my boys named Markel that I just love to death?
Sure, Nuffy.
You want to talk about Mr. Badass of the world? Markel will kill you if you piss him off. Let me see. Here's a picture of Markel. I saw him at the fair. There he is. He's a daddy of 4 babies. He's a good daddy. Takes care of everybody. He comes home every night. He works a great job. But you want to talk about somebody that you would not want to cross? That is Markel. Here, let me show you one more picture of him here. Where are you, Markel? Come here. Hold on. Where are you? Where are you? These are all your kids. There he is right there, but that's not really a good picture. That's how he looks right now.
Not bad.
He's a mean one. I mean, he's tough. I mean, what if you saw that guy? Would you be like, oh, shit? You know, I mean, you wouldn't want to mess with him. But he is...
You know,
there
I
he
mean,
is.
until I get to know someone, usually I keep my distance from people and I observe them. You know, hopefully he doesn't have the same thing that I want. But I do have pepper
love him.
spray on me.
I love him to death. He's one of my babies.
That's good.
I raised him. He calls me Aunt
How big
Debbie.
is he?
He's not real big. He's about almost 6 foot. He was set up to be one of the biggest running backs in the Southwest region.
Yeah, that's someone who's a good athlete. So yeah.
Yeah, he was unbelievable. He got hurt in preseason though. He tore his ACL. I was there the night he tore it. It was horrible. He sort of looks like what's his name? Snoop Dogg. He would kill me if he heard me say that.
Snoop Doggy.
Snoop Doggy. But he posted on my thing, he said, oh yeah, look at this recipe that she did. Look. So you take 2 cans of refried beans and 2 pounds of ground beef cooked, 8 ounces of Mexican cheese, and you stir it all up and you stuff it into those oversized shells, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she posts stuff like this all day long. I mean, it's amazing the stuff she has. It's crazy.
Have you ever made chocolate fondue, Debbie?
Yeah, I have a fondue maker. Oh, and by the way, intelligent people have these 4 traits in common. Shut up and listen. They are messy. Da-da-da. A messy desk promotes creative thinking and stimulates new ideas. They talk to themselves. It says, because talking to yourself helps you define your problems more clearly and come up with a better solution. They swear more. Fuckers. Okay? It says, a large vocabulary of swear words is a sign of rhetorical strength, and they stay awake longer. It says that staying awake later than others has been proven to increase your IQ. How about
Are you sure the geniuses is that? I don't know.
what?
I don't know what kind of character traits like successful or smart people have, but I don't know. I wonder if neatness is because I think a lot of successful people are a lot of times tend to be more neat. I could be totally fucking wrong.
Well, the only one that I did not agree with, and the only one that I don't aspire to, I guess you could say, or the only one that I'm not is I'm not messy. I'm very neat. I'm a neat freak. There's no doubt about that.
Well, do you think you got that from your old man?
Well, yeah, I would think so, because that's the one thing that they teach you in basic is keeping everything clean.
Is your brother the same way?
Yes. Correct. Victor,
That's the one thing.
no.
Yeah. That's the one thing. Like with guys who had either who spent a long time in the military, or who had parents that had spent a long time in the military. The one thing is they are very neat.
Did you see Gunnar helping me decorate for Christmas? You don't love Gunnar, do you? I don't. You don't love him.
Oh no! I didn't say
Look
that.
at him digging in the Christmas decorations. Look.
Does it ever get so cold that you put the doggy to sleep with you?
He is too big, Mr. Midnight Movie. He's enormous.
Have him cuddle up.
Are you helping me, Gunnar?
Like if Victor was out of town, would you put him in the Betty Bye with you if it was cold and the heat was turned off?
Probably on top of the covers, but he's big. He weighs 119 pounds. He's a big boy. And Fufu is almost as big as he is, but she doesn't have any legs. She has real short legs.
I haven't weighed that much since I was 8.
He's watching something. I think he sees one of those ghosts.
No, he sees that butterfly.
Oh no, he sees a butterfly. He sees a ghost.
You want to have me put all these up? Huh?
I just think he's so cute. He's my baby. He'll just walk up and start whatever you're doing. He'll just take his gigantic nose and just start sticking his nose in it.
Just give him a good head scratch, you know.
Oh, I know. He's got a real cold nose. He's a baby. He's a baby.
That's my Santa Claus. You can't have him.
Santa Claus behind me is holding a ball, a Christmas ball, and he wants the ball that Santa's holding. He thinks Santa can throw it. He's called a bearded lab. They turn white around their noses he turned like that when he was like a year old. They're called bearded labs. But yeah. So Harvard men's soccer team has been canceled for the year.
That sucks.
And Jewish, yes, dear.
Yeah, Jewish producer. Yeah. But yeah, they've been out for a year, I guess.
Hey, Crash and Burn, and Polly B is the man. How are you? Polly B, you're not fat. Give it up. You're not fat at all. Crash and Burn, Crash and Burn. Why have I heard of Crash and Burn? Now, last night on the broadcast, DJ Bad Guy left an interesting comment. He said, and I quote, he said, Steve is your best co-host, in my opinion. And I said, well, you guys ran him off. He reads the chat room where everyone's always laughing at him and making fun of him and calling him a faggot, so he left. He didn't answer that.
Is that really why he left?
Yeah, absolutely. He just cannot deal with the chat room. He can't. He just goes batshit crazy. And they give him such a hard time, Steve's a cuck and Steve's this and Steve's that. And he just gets sick of it. And I tell him all the time, don't read the chat room. But recently, when he came back this year in 2016, I'm shaking my hair because I'm letting it dry by itself. He started coming drunk all the time, Mr. Midnight Movie.
Yeah.
Just wasted, and I just couldn't handle it. And he promised me off air that he wouldn't do that anymore. And he kept doing it, and it just was like...
I'll tell you, the best... Well, I don't know if he was ever really a co-host, but the best person you have on, in my opinion, and the rest were amateurs, was Lester.
Well, he's back. I wouldn't say that anybody is a co-host. I've never really had... The only co-host I've ever really had would be Jake. Jake was actually logged into my account with me. He was running the board with me. Of course, that other guy, that weird guy, Derek, he was also a co-host. But I think the other ones are just... friends and buddies that come on the show with me all the time. I wouldn't call them co-hosts. You know what I mean? Seriously. Yeah. Because Jake would take calls with me. He would help me talk to people. It was just, it was sort of I have the hiccups, a different show actually, but you know something? I ran into some of y'all's shows just a couple of days ago when somebody dropped a link, and it was in this chat room. Apocalypse dropped a link to a talk show, okay? And on talk shoe, see if I still have it on here, talk shoe, to see. On talk shoe, I noticed on said talk shoe, that there was a show called Talk Shoe. Here it is.
Talk Shoe. No.
Recorded live. Okay. It is somebody's called Truth Talks Community Call, right? And on one of said episodes, I think it was this one. It's your show. Every one of them is your show. It's so funny to listen to. I think it might be this one. You want to hear some of it?
All right. I'm going to get my vomit bag.
No, it's you. It's your show.
Sleeping. That was it. This show is awesome, except for the Jews family killing my kings. Okay. Well, that's all truth. Janice Watkins, the joke.
Human beings have to be careful about any worldview, whether you're in government or not.
Oh, somebody calls in and kicks your ass. But you were really vocal on that show, Mr. Midnight Movie. You really ran that show. You really did.
On Talk Shoe?
No, this is her show, and she's she's piping your show on her show on Talk Show and giving remarks like, yeah, well, you did, but.
We have a lot of world views. Do you believe in the Bible, friend? Do you believe it?
No, I just read it on Sundays when I'm bored. Of course I believe in it.
You're a Christian.
Everything that's been in that Bible.
All the way back within 100 years of when the last...
He's going to find something out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're working on it.
Yeah.
I think Mr. Solution comes on one of these calls, Mr.
The master himself.
He's
got his flying bicycle with his cape.
And he is not happy.
I miss that son of a bitch.
I know. I think it's this one when he comes on.
Go over here and send the link again to her. Maybe she's busy.
She reminds me of a lot of, I think her name was Edith Massey.
Edith Massey. Why?
She just reminds me of her.
Who is Edith Massey? Just evil, just sounding, you know?
Edith Massey was on
like
a lot of John Waters movies.
A mass murderer or something?
No. Edith Massey. If you Google her, you'll see Edith Massey.
Mm-hmm.
She just kind of reminds me of that kind of whole,
Say it, Mr. Midnight Movie.
I don't know, just the kind of,
Edith Massey?
Edith Massey. Take a look at her. She had a hard life, by the way. I felt sorry for Edith Massey.
We've all had a
hard life. Who are you?
Look at these pictures. Is that... She does look like her. Oh, my God. That's horrible. It does look like her. Edith Massey. Bathtub Girl. Is that a woman?
That is a woman, Edith Massey.
That's really a woman? Oh, here she is all dressed up, ready to go out. Ugh. Yeah, she does look like her. That's amazing.
And she just kind of reminds me of her, like when she talks and stuff, too.
Here's her Christmas picture. Oh, my God.
You should hear her, do a song. Her song called, was it Hey Bum, Get Off the Grass?
Well, now we know to call her Edith we know to just call her Edith Massey.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God, that's horrible. Yeah, she, I think this is the one where, just listen.
Talk shoe. Recorded live.
Oh, my.
God, you're a wimp, Goopy Bone. A wimp.
Go back on the reservation.
He's Italian and Mexican, right? So where would he need to go back to? The barrio?
Okay, she's listening to your show and commenting on it, and I think it's just relevant as hell to hear.
I think he's Mexican and Iranian.
No, he's Italian.
He's a Mexican Iranian.
Okay, but you're insulting Persians around the world. Have you ever done anybody to get to know?
Wait for round 3 to come on.
Yes,
round
we want
3?
Round 3. Ding, ding.
Of what?
Oh, shit. This is when her and I get in that big argument on your show. Oh, my God.
On the shoe. Talk shoe.
Round 3 of what?
What
are you not telling me? What are you not telling me?
Did you hear Katie D's anti-bullying message? Debbie Daly is a liar?
Absolutely.
Is that what you said?
Absolutely she is.
Good Lord.
She never owns what she does. At least when...
Absolutely she is.
Oh, she's a liar.
She's a liar and a hater and a bad person.
I'm afraid to have my children even be around her.
She tried to abduct my children. She came to my home. I think the story is now that I came to her home and I physically fought her for her children or some shit like that. Oh, God.
She's a living Grinch. A Grinch.
She is. She's Satan.
I do wrong, I own it. Mr. Midnight Movie, do I not own it when I do things wrong?
You better say yes, motherfucker.
And your experience with me.
You have owned it. Okay, you have owned it with me.
Yeah.
So we need to settle this right now. Right
Come on,
now.
you can't settle it with someone with her. She cannot see reality for how it is. It's for how she wants it to be.
559, you're on.
Hi, guys.
Oh, God.
Hey there, Debbie David.
Hi, what's going on? It's still the deal.
There we go. There we go.
Yes.
So, what's new with you, Debbie?
Well, I went to the wave pool today with my daughter and the baby wearing my new Victoria's Secret red tankini, and my daughter said, Mom, everybody's cute. And I'm sunburned on top of a tan, so can't complain. How are you?
I'm doing okay. Now, how can you get along so well with that bloviating, evil, monstrous bastard, Mr. Solution? How do you do it?
Girl? Oh, Mr. Solution.
No. I mean, Mr. Solution. Come on.
I
Let's
like
not
Mr.
deviate.
Solution. I like Mr. Solution.
Of course she would.
You know, at one time.
Of course she would. She's so evil sounding, like she's over there.
Of course you would.
Of course you would. She's over there twirling her mustache. Bubble, bubble, toil and trouble.
He didn't get along with me, but now we.
Who does it?
Monkey Shoe says bathtub girl went to the wave pool, but the water refused to come in.
I am not that big. Lying piece sack of shit.
Where's your new pictures?
I am not that big. You lying fucking skinny piece of shit. Oh, wait, we got to hear a little bit more. Wait.
Mr. Madonna, you see me? I'm nothing like the
Yeah,
pictures
we
that
want
she
to
put on her Twitter.
All right, bathtub girl, you and I, let's go do a webcam together on what's it called? That thing where you can have a bunch of them. Let's go do a.
You go, yes.
I'd say to see that.
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it. If
I've
you'll do it,
cammed
I'll
for
do
the
it.
last year. I mean, where the hell have you been?
I've cammed for the last year. Where the hell have you been? Mr. Minette, maybe tell her I'm skinny.
You said you loved me.
You said you were going to marry me and adopt my daughters.
No, come on. We want to see
I
what
haven't
you
gone
look
for like the last
your
2 or 3
weight
months.
loss. All of your weight loss. We want to see all your weight loss.
I saw it throughout the last year. I mean, how dumb are you?
I'm married and you have 2 illegits and you call me a slut.
Woo! I would say I got that one. I had her on the ropes on that one. Oh, she was pathetic. But I think Mr. Solution calls in at the end of this one. I could be wrong. She gets so mad she hangs up because you put her on. I think you put her on hold. And she,
make him my messed up family. You want to talk about messed up family? You don't even have a goddamn family. You have 2 illegitimate children with 2 different babies.
Once from a rape.
Once from a rape that I chose to keep. Anyway, I don't know. It's just so many of these. Almost every one of these are your shows. And so if you ever wanted to go and visit some of your old shows, it's on Talk Shoe, recorded live, and it's on her community calls or whatever it is. But good times.
Good times.
And a lot of them are on private. I can only imagine why. That must have been the 5 and 6 hour shows they had about me when they were all on there talking about me. That was funny when Jewish Producer called in that time.
And then there was the great Todd Morris. Whatever happened to that guy?
I don't know. I think somebody said he got banned off of Talk Shoe. I don't know why. Yeah, or he took down his account or something on Talk Shoe. He used to be under just Todd Morris here. I'll see if I can find his calls. All he ever did was play. He called himself, let's see. No, I don't think he's there anymore. Yeah, I looked for it the other night because she was on there every night talking recently. And he he took the shows down for some reason, or put them on private or something. And yeah, that's the closest I can get is Flavored Cactus when he did when they took over his account on there, and it's, what is this? Todd Morris, now owned by at 186 Deuce, joined greatest of all time Honky Nightly here on Honky for this night on Honk. Oh, it must be Goose or something. I don't know, but I don't even know what these are about. Let's see what this is. This says it's Flavored Cactus and somebody. I don't know what it is.
Right. And that's just a shame. Oh, yeah.
Not right necessarily or wrong in itself.
Oh, they're just piping some show, I think. But yeah, so there you go. That's as close as I can get to that on him.
And then there was the great Rocknet.
Ugh, Rocknet. I ran into Rocknet the other night. The real Rocknet. Some people off of Rocknet. When I was talking to those people on my show, you were talking about, those hackers and stuff. Mm-hmm. One of them was a member of the Jimmy Russell League, and one of them was in LulzSec, and one of them was in, I think they knew about, didn't they know about Rocknet? They did, didn't they?
Hmm.
Rocknet was set out to destroy you. That was what was so funny about
Why?
it.
Why? What did I ever do to them?
I don't know. I have no idea. Somebody said that she's the one that told them about you, and said they tell them what they do when they try to make a target is they lie to the people about the mark. They lie to them and say, this person's doing this, that, and the other, and it pisses them off, and they go after them. Mm-hmm. I don't think Rocknet did their homework before they went after you, but they really didn't like you.
What reason did they not like me?
They said that your show had no substance. It had no point. That there was no reason for you to be on the air and to get off the air is basically what they said.
But that's not a reason to attack me the way I was attacked. Jeez, there are 1,000 shows like that.
You did it very well, though. You worked with it very well. You handled it great, and you know you did. Oh, my God. You know you did. You handled it great.
No, I don't know if I handled it as best I can, but yeah.
No, you did. You handled it excellently. I mean, it was funny to listen to you. Some people... No, I was talking to Sonny just the other night. He's so stupid.
I remember... What's that?
Oh, nothing. He was telling me about a show called... The Man in the High Castle, and he says he called me on my phone today and said it is a show about what would happen if the Germans had successfully taken over the United States of America.
Oh, they're talking about that series. They did a series, something like, I think it was called that, where it was the Germans had the East Coast and Japan had the West Coast.
Yes, that's what he said, now that I think about it. That is what he said. He said it was, I remember him saying that on the phone today. Hello, acetaminophen and Debbie, you sound hot, and Crash and Burn Show. Who are you, Crash and Burn Show? I think I've heard of you before. Check out the Huber Experience. I listened to the Huber Experience today, and somebody trolled him. And that's not good. They lied to that kid and said that I was talking bad behind his back. Mr. Midnight Movie, when it comes to people that are quote-unquote special needs, how do I respond to people that have special needs? How do I respond to them in general?
You treat them like you treat me.
Yeah, just like anybody. I treat them normal. I don't treat them like they're special needs or they're different. Could you imagine me ever making fun of somebody with special needs?
No.
No.
Now, what was I going to say?
What?
What did you title the show, by the way?
Me and Mr. Midnight Movie. You want me to do some racist? Some racy.
Anna and Francesca and other people that shouldn't be so popular, like Anna Kasparian and Francesca Ramsey's, the worst on the internet. I don't know. That's just my opinion.
Goose doxed Anna Kasparian.
Did he really?
Yeah, showed her house and everything.
She's got a house?
Well, she lives in a house. I don't know if it's her house.
Can you believe that woman's net worth is over $1 million? I think it's over $1 million. It's the same thing with Francesca Ramsey. How can these people be that popular?
And
how can they make as much money and we're on here? I mean, like, to me, I don't know. They're not that talented. They're not that intelligent.
They're certainly not much more intelligent than I presume we are.
Yeah, fuck. Whose dick did they suck? Because I want to suck it.
Yes, I would too. I would love to.
I mean, at least I don't know. I mean, I can't stand it. Well, I'll tell you this. What's her face? The chick you have on that you dislike more. I actually dislike Francesca and Anna worse.
I can't stand Anna Kasparian. Goose absolutely freaking hates her.
I can't stand Francesca Ramsey.
Absolutely hates her. Do you remember the funny song that Goose did to the directed straight at Anna Kasparian? And
no.
You didn't hear it? Oh, it's hysterical. Everybody should hear this. It goes a little something like... Where is it? It's right... I just saw it the other day. Cook like me. It's, right... Bill Wagner. There's a little goose dancing to it. Let me see, where is it? It is... Hold on just a second. I'll just go to his page. It'd be
Don't be a
to...
stealer of moments.
You don't be a stealer of moments. Wait a minute. I have to do it this way. Uploads. Hold on, Goose. Where is your stuff? Hold on, let me find you here. If I click on one of his links to his page, then I'll go to his page. Hold on, I have to do it this way. I had to do it this way last night. What I do is I click on one of his things like this. Then I go this way. I go this way. Where is it at? Something's missing here because I found it last night. It's about the feminazis, and he talks all about them. And it's this little cute song that you would love if I can find the goddamn thing. It's on here somewhere. Let me see if I can find it. I found it last night for some reason. He does the funniest goddamn videos. Let's see. Where is it? Feminism. Hold on. Let's see. Where is it? So maybe it's on the next page. Nancy Pelosi is a lying slut. He did that one. He can't stand feminazis. And that's what she is. Oh, here they are. Here it is, I mean.
Mr. Trump.
Watch this one.
One of the things people love about you is you speak your mind and you don't use a politician's filter. However, that is not without its downsides, in particular when it comes to women. You've called women you don't like fat pigs, dogs, slobs, and disgusting animals. Your Twitter account...
Only Rosie O'Donnell.
No, it wasn't. Your Twitter account...
Crank, bro.
For the record, it was well beyond Rosie O'Donnell.
Yeah.
All the little feminists are pissing out their ass. Pissing out their ass. Pissing out their ass. They can't get fucked, so they're getting real crass. They got their heads smashed through a ceiling made of glass. When a man's spread, it gets some real triggers. And then I pull my dick out and whip him like niggers. Hillary Clinton is a Jewish reptilian. Shits out her mouth like Anita Sarkeesian. All the little feminists are pissing out their ass. Pissing out their ass. Pissing out their ass. All the little feminists are pissing out their ass. Pissing out their ass. Pissing out their ass. All the little feminists are pissing out their ass. Pissing out their ass. Pissing out their ass. Trans quits go wait when I call them traps. I probably misgender and fist them up their wage gap. See a bitch in public and I grab her from behind. If we're on the internet, it's hits or get offline. You tried to stump Trump, so fuck you, Megyn Kelly. I can't find a rhyme for that, so fuck you, Megyn Kelly. Feminists get urinary incontinence when they're getting punked by Milo Yiannopoulos. PTSD from Twitter makes you numb. I fuck your pussy harder than Tasha Shock syndrome. All the little feminists are pissing out their ass. pissing out their ass, pissing out their ass. All the little feminists are pissing out their ass, pissing out their ass, pissing out their ass. All the little feminists are pissing out their ass, pissing out their ass, pissing out their ass.
Did you hear him say Anna Gasparian? Yeah. He can't stand him.
Yeah, I can't. Well, like I said, I dislike Francesca even more.
She's pretty bad. I just think that women that go on the internet and talk like that are how do they do it? I mean, who listens to that shit? I mean,
who does that?
who does that stuff? Who does that? Yeah. Anna Kasparian is just, you know what really made me not be able to even pay attention to your girl, what's her name, is when she said that black people cannot be racist. I thought that was unbelievable. I think that black people are some of the most racist people that I've ever been around in my life.
Yeah, and a lot of them think they have the right to act any way they want.
Yeah, here she is. Why black people cannot be racist.
We're going to talk about racism.
According to MTV's Francesca Ramsey, it's impossible for black people to be racist. Ramsey claims that the dictionary definition of racism, the hatred or intolerance of another race, isn't the true meaning of racism.
Because it's just the dictionary.
Really? Isn't that convenient? So it's okay for social justice warriors to claim, just look at the dictionary definition when it comes to feminism.
All you morons who are too f***ing stupid to look up the definition of feminism.
With no mention of the fact that radical feminism, in practice, has virtually nothing to do with the dictionary definition of feminism, but suddenly different rules apply when you're talking about racism. Ramsey says black people can't be racist towards white people, only prejudiced.
Reverse racism is not a thing.
First off, that has no legal basis whatsoever. According to the
I want to hear her talk about it. I went nuts the night I heard her do that. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. Did she take it down, do you think?
No, but you just go on her, look up Francesca Ramsey, just Google Francesca Ramsey, black people can't be racist.
People went nuts over that. I wonder what in the world possessed her to do something, and for MTV to let her do that.
Yeah, well, that's...
Tommy Sotomayor jumped all over that. Do you remember that? When he said some of the nicest people that have ever helped me in my life were white?
Yeah, but he also doesn't believe that black people can be... I think he also has that... He's jumped on that black people can't be racist stuff. But I like him far better than...
No, I like him. I absolutely liked him. And he was going up against this stupid woman, saying that she's wrong and stupid and dumb. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's really stupid.
But she does a lot of condescending, real stupid shit. And she's got far more videos against her.
Than Anna Kasparian?
Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, yeah.
Are you serious? Yeah. Who doesn't like her? Blacks or whites or what?
Conservatives in general. A lot of people, they put out their views and stuff out there, and they'll never debate. They don't put their shit up for public scrutiny, ever. They just want, it's, I don't know. It's just, it's real. Well, I don't know what to call it, but it's real cowardice to me. It's like, it's the height of intellectual cowardice when a lot of these individuals who use these beliefs, and actually, Francesca's not the only one that believes that blacks can't be racist. But I'm like, when was that ever a fucking rule? When did this become the norm? And it's so twisted and perverted. To me, I think of it as kind of collectivist thinking, to think that, and that kind of, of all the things that, even liberals and conservatives can agree on, that all groups can be racist and racism can cut more than one way. But if it's only white people that can be it, I mean, fuck you. Eat shit. Get out of here.
I agree 150%. I agree 200%. And now she's going to teach you, Mr. Matt Movie, 5 things that you should know about racism.
Challenge for you. Try talking about racism with your friends, family, or coworkers, and get ready to watch people squirm. So let's push through the discomfort. Don't worry, you can do it. We're going to talk about racism.
Well, the dictionary defines racism as the hatred or intolerance of another race or races.
Well, yes, but racism's a little more complicated than that. The dictionary offers a very simple explanation, because it's just the dictionary. If you want to understand racism, you need to talk sociology. And sociology explains racism as a combination of prejudice and power.
Well, isn't that just convenient? Let's just ignore what the dictionary says.
No, we're not ignoring the dictionary, just going a little deeper. Think of it this way. If your car breaks down, you don't look up car in the dictionary to try and fix it, you go to a mechanic. So when it comes to getting to the nitty-gritty of understanding how racism works, I say we should probably defer to sociologists, because, you know, they study how people, organizations, and institutions work. It's kind of their job. So here are 5 things everyone should understand about racism.
Talking about racism is so exhausting. It's like no matter what I do or what I say, someone's gonna call me a racist.
Good people can unintentionally say and do racist things. Racism isn't just burning crosses and racial slurs. It's not always a conscious hatred or dislike. People automatically associate saying something racist with being a bad person. And while we can agree that being racist is bad, good people can say racist things or just wind up supporting racist institutions and practices without even realizing it. Oh, so now it's my fault if I accidentally do something. We're not.
Okay, if I remember correctly, Mr. Midnight Movie, this woman started bringing in institutions and companies about racism. Is that right? Remember?
She's done stuff like that before, and she says, "Oh, you know, let's get through the discomfort, watch people squirm, and all that." And the person, you know, like the person who squirms the most, because she would, you know, like if she ever debated a Stefan Molyneux or a
he would own her.
Or a Ben Shapiro, yeah, she would fucking get her ass, you know, handed to her.
Yep, she damn sure.
And it's like, you know, like watch people squirm. When are you ever gonna talk to somebody of substance about the issues that you bring up? If what you say is true, it'll stand up to public scrutiny.
Mm-hmm.
And she's putting someone out there pretending to be white and this and that. I mean, like I said, if she believes what she says, you know, put it up to your bootstraps, and let's see you debate in public. Let's see you get in the lion's den, or get the fuck off the stage.
Exactly, I perfectly put.
I'm not playing the blame game here, but accidents can still be hurtful. It's important to remember that intent isn't the issue, it's the impact. Like if I accidentally step on your toe, it's an accident, but it still hurts. And I can't just pretend that I didn't step on your foot. I have to acknowledge it, say that I'm sorry, and be more careful with my big ass feet.
If you want to get technical, there's really no such thing as race. We are all the human race. It's a social construct.
Race is a social construct, but that does.
Ooh, who does that sound like?
Yeah, I don't think I believe that anymore, by the way.
It sounds just like Mr. Solution used to say, social.
Mr. Pollution, yeah. That was a load of bullshit.
He said that all the time.
Yeah, he believed it. He believed it, and he believed his flying bike, too.
Doesn't mean racism isn't real. A social construct is a category, perception, or idea created and developed by society, and then it's applied to individuals or groups. So, yes, we're all part of the human race, but the human race did this funny thing where they categorized everyone based on skin tone and regions. Even though social constructs are made up, they're still real. I mean, money is a social construct. Fundamentally, it's just a piece of paper, but it still keeps people up at night and has a huge...
You know what she's doing? She's just reading stuff that she's read like on Wikipedia and on Google.com. You know, that's all she's doing. She doesn't...
Well, no, I mean, she's heard some of this stuff before, and she's rephrasing it. But like I said, a lot of these people don't put their shit up to debate and put their stuff up for scrutiny. And she actually believed that like people like Mio Yiannopoulos should be stopped from speaking on college campuses. Fuck her. To me, she should be off the internet. And YouTube and Facebook have recently made it where it's tougher for conservatives to be on YouTube and get profit sharing, and they haven't done the same particularly with the Young Turks.
You know, I just realized somebody told me on YouTube, because I have a YouTube channel going, and I'm completely keeping it off of Spreaker because I don't want the idiots to go over there. But somebody said to me I get these messages on this little doorbell thing. I get private messages from people, and somebody told me that the only way that you can really make a big splash on YouTube and come out is if you come out with some really, really radical view on something, where people can't believe you have the nerve to say that. Like if I was to do a show called I Hate Black People or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm serious. That's what they said gets the that's what gets the clicks, and that's what
I'll tell you the show that the biggest, the most amount of hits that JP and I ever got. You know which one it was?
Yeah, the face sitting thing.
No, the fight. We had a fight between a Samoan and a Mexican. Violence and sex. Yeah, got us the biggest stuff. And actually, the John Wayne, I did a John Wayne thing where John Wayne did the Playboy interview.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
And that got a lot of hit, and that was controversial. But violence and sex are the things that sell the most. Your son did a video that got over 3 million views.
Oh, he's reloaded them many times.
And I'm going to tell you why. Because it had a voluptuous female in a bikini.
Oh,
that's the reason.
Lauren.
Yeah, that's the reason. And who falls in the mud.
Yeah, she does.
People will pay to. You know what?
I made that video. I was filming that video.
Did you get any money off that shit?
No, he did. He got a lot of money off of that. He got a lot of money off a lot of his videos.
Good for him. But that's probably his most popular video, right?
I don't know. He's reloaded so many of them. Some of his more popular ones are actually. Where are you, Sweet Pea? He is. He's right. Well, I know his name up here anyway. His name is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that's his channel. And he's doing his Twitch on here a lot too. Let me take away one of the G's. Yeah, here he is. Here's his channel. But he never pushed it anymore. He started making money other ways, and the most popular one he has up here now. But like I said, he's changed.
Well, what is the most popular one of all of all time?
Of all time would probably be the one that he did on my birthday, that he and the guys did for me on my birthday. It was supposedly for me, and that was BMX crashes and bails. This one he did. He's already up to 500,000 on this, and he's already reloaded this Mr. Midnight Movie 3 different times, so he's probably up to 4 million views on this.
That's cool.
And it's just him and his friends, and they crash on he did BMX for a while, and everyone he crashes on. But that is his biggest video. It stays big. He's already up to 485,000 on this one. Good stuff. I like your mom. Who is that? Joshua Edwards. I like your mom. What the fuck? Yeah, he. You know, it's funny, but Heather has a friend named Chris, and Chris looks just like Tiger Woods, and she said to me, "Guess who thinks you're hot and has a crush on you?" And I said, "Who?" And she goes, "Chris." I said, Chris? And so last night she goes, can you bring my baby home to me? And when I went over there, it just happened that Chris was there. And I'm like, she never asks me, oh, Mr. Midnight Movie, have I showed you these funny ownage pranks, guys? You will think this is the funniest thing you've ever seen in your life. It's called ownage pranks. This guy is just like, excuse me, he's who Prankville wishes they were, and he's just not. And the funniest one they did was he turns into a black guy, and but it's his animation that kills me. Look at his animation real quick. Just watch his animation. He's a real prank phone call. He's got 9 million views.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, I have a problem with the food experience. I have it.
Sorry?
I have problem.
What problem?
With the food. I come to get the food from you guy, and the food you learn not a very tasty.
I have to know who does his animation. I mean, it's just unbelievable.
You know, what happened to Go Anime?
It's still there, but it's just not that good. It's he does.
Can you not put them on YouTube anymore?
Yeah, you can put them on YouTube. I have some of mine on YouTube.
Hello, can I talk to somebody who can tell me about happily aimless particular donut?
Give me a moment.
All right.
Oh, he's just so freaking funny. I love him to death. I don't even know him, but I just think he's great. He's so funny. He does a black guy. It's funny to hear him do the black guy, but this is good stuff. This guy's killing it on YouTube. He's getting 7 and 8 million. He's got 4 million subscribers. I just subscribed now. He's got 4,000,001.
You know, and it's hard to say what will take. You know, I just put on Facebook a comedian that I thought was really funny, and I thought he should got more views, but he didn't. I mean, and sometimes it's just the luck of the draw.
Have you seen John Dacre?
No.
Have you seen John Dacre? Stabby McHugh showed me this the other day, and I laughed so hard on my show I thought I was going to die. Watch John Dacre.
This has been a nice time for me. This year I have made 55 years teaching in this town, and for the students on this show tonight, go to the
now what's funny is the closed captions.
Amora too, okay?
Look at him, Mr. Midnight Movie.
It's great. I've seen this.
My name is John Dacre. Lord is risen today. Hallelujah. Sons of men and angels say hallelujah. To your voice in triumph's high. Hallelujah.
Somebody made a killing when they recorded these idiots off of this church.
Oh, that's great. That is
it's
great.
Hysterical. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. And they have this old man comes on. He's worse than John Dacre.
George technically sings a Jolson song. In your Easter bonnet with all the...
Oh my God, that's horrible. Anyway.
How about the guy who sang on American Idol, Go Down Moses?
I don't know anything about that.
Look up American Idol, Go Down Moses.
Go Down Moses?
American Idol, Go Down Moses.
What is it? I mean, is it a song? Somebody, wait a minute, Idol, Go Down Moses. I've never seen, why haven't I ever seen this? I didn't know I'd never seen John. What is this?
You got to take a look at that.
Let My People Go. Should I do the first one?
Yes, yeah.
Oh, no. Wait, let's drop the link in the chat room for
I think this is, what the hell's his name? Who's the blind guy? Is that? Dijon Porter. I think this is Dijon Porter.
Oh, God. Here's what we're looking at, everybody. Hi, Apocalypse. I know Bill Burr is amazing. I miss the old Debbie, always live Debbie. I hate the new Debbie spazzing the callers Debbie. I want the one who calls the Bob Debbie. Anyway, that's what we're watching. What do you mean the new spazzing the callers? I'm not spazzing the callers. This is Mr. Midnight Movie. He's probably my best friend on the internet. This is what we're watching. In 3, 2, and 1.
A mixed morning, but James Lewis was hoping to keep things moving.
Let's go forward. I hate when they do this.
22 years old.
All right, we're going to bump it forward to... We bumped forward to 35 seconds.
Excited to be here?
Yes, I am. How can I not be?
And can you sing?
Yes, I can.
And what are you going to sing today?
I'm going to sing Go Down Moses.
Oh, okay. Whenever you're ready.
When Israel was in Egypt's land, let my people go, oppressed so hard they could not stay.
Look at Paula Abdul. She's losing her shit laughing.
And let my people go, go down Moses, down Egypt's land.
Is he serious?
And say, Pharaoh, Pharaoh, let my people go.
Look at Simon Cowell. Is he serious? Is he trolling him? Look at the black guy. Aw, look at Simon.
I'm sorry, James. Would you like me to sing something else? No.
Aw, let my people go. I guess there's all kinds of people.
What about William Hung She Bang?
Oh my
For old time's
God.
sake.
William Hung on the worst America Idol audition is called Nicholas Zitzman. Wait a minute, this is the next one in line here. Let's hit this one, see what we have. Okay, 5
My
million
name
views.
is Nick Zitzman, and I am a 27-year-old software engineer. Take a deep breath, clear my throat, and just do the best that I can.
What's up?
Hi.
Randy, Simon, how are all you?
Really good. How are you doing?
I'm anxious, but I'm doing well.
So you're ready for this?
Yeah,
What is it about yourself that makes you the next American Idol?
I am a leader.
You're a leader.
Yes, I can project myself real well. I can keep on key. In choir situations that I've been in before, I've been kind of the leader voice of choirs that I've been in.
And how old are you?
27.
27.
What makes you unique apart from being a good leader?
What makes me unique? I don't really have a good answer for that, but I just like to think I'm a lot different than
All right, let's listen
a lot
to
of
you
other
sing.
people.
Would you say your voice sets you apart from everyone else?
My darling, I hunger for your touch and all and lonely time and time goes.
Simon Cowell, look at his face. He's such an asshole.
By.
Me and you and you and JP should do an American Idol on the internet. You know, have people call in and sing.
So slowly, and time can
Look at Simon Cowell. He's like, why do I do this job? I hate myself.
do so much. Are you?
Oh, I gotta hear this note.
Still mine.
I'm surprised the glass didn't break.
William Hung Debbie She Bangs.
But didn't he go on to be like an American, like a superstar or something with that deal?
He should have been.
No, I'm serious. Didn't he?
Yes, he did.
So that's bad. I mean, he was so bad that he became Americans Are Creepy. Wait a minute. What was his name? William Hung?
William Hung.
Here he is.
American
he won.
Idol.
He says he won? Get out of town. Here's his original American Idol audition.
And I currently studying at UC. You blow me off like it's all the same.
You lit it fuse and I'm taking away like a bomb. Yeah, baby. Talk to me. Tell me your sign. You're switching sides like a Gemini. You're playing games and now you're hitting my heart.
Look at the black eye, Mr. Midnight movie.
Like a drum.
That would be you.
Yeah, baby. She bangs. She bangs. Oh, baby. When she moves, she moves. I go crazy cause she looks like a flower, but she stings like a bee, like every girl.
He's fucking losing it. That's horrible. Oh my god.
In history, she bangs, she bangs. I'm
Thank you.
wasted by the way
Thank
she...
you. You can't sing, you can't dance, so what do you want me to say?
I already gave my best, and I have no regrets at all.
Good for you.
That's good. Now that's
excellent,
good. That's
Lamb.
good.
That's the best attitude yet.
You know, I have no professional training of singing
No.
or dancing, so...
No. Are you serious? I wouldn't believe you. Oh my god, that's great. There's American Idol, the 10 worst singers ever. Most psycho American Idol contestant. Let's see what this is. Mary Roach. Hold on.
I think I have a very unique vocal style. If I do make it to Hollywood, I'm going to change my last name to Gilbo because it has more star quality.
Mary Gilbo.
That's right, Guylbeaux.
What do you do?
Well, I plan on going to cosmetology school at the end of the month. Unless I make it to Hollywood, then I'm going to cancel my plans because I would much rather have a singing career than a hairstyling career, even though I very much love hair, makeup, and fashion as well. I'm going to sing I Feel the Earth Move by Carole King.
All right, off you go.
I feel the earth move, falling my feet. I feel the sky tumbling down. I feel my heart start trembling whenever I shove around.
I'm sorry. They have a look of shock on their faces.
When I see your face, mellow as the month of May. Oh, darling, I can stand it when you look at me.
You know, you almost want to think these people are trolling. I mean, they've got to be. That's got to be a joke. But they're serious.
With the exception of Deshaun Porter and William Hung, I think that...
Did you know that Deshaun Porter has been raging on his recent shows?
Really?
Doing that screaming that we love that he does?
That's great.
He has been. His name is...
Is he on iHeartRadio, by the way?
Oh, my God. I'll never forget that. I begged iHeartRadio. I can show you the emails I sent them.
Why didn't you beg for me?
I don't know. Oh, he's going to go back and do a campaign again. He did.
I need money.
You
Can I get some money? I need about 50 grand.
Okay, look where it gets loud. Here he goes. 2 rants for the price of 1.
Over the minute. Even if you had 4,000 minutes left, those minutes are gone. And this recent minute that I had was my birthday gift. It was my birthday gift. Nathan, you are worse
That's a
than
job,
nothing.
Debbie.
What?
It was my birthday gift.
Oh, he goes nuts. I mean, who does this stuff? Who does this kind of podcast?
Who does that?
Who does this? He gets louder here. Watch.
It was my birthday gift.
Never, ever, and I mean ever, buy Net 10.
I bet you he was a
Never buy what?
Net 10. Net
What
10.
is that?
I'm supposing it's a cellular phone thing. I don't know. It's hard to do a show being an unhappy widower. It's a daily bat.
Oh, is his wife dead?
Yes, Prince has died.
Shit. So he's off the chain.
Well, he was doing he was pretending to be a Jesus, what do you call him? An evangelist, so people would send him money. And that didn't work.
Why not?
So he
You all got no faith. No, and it's my birthday.
I don't like when people that are big make big deals out of their birthday. I think it's stupid. Update on the first Amber Alert. What is that? Election thoughts, and I broke down at church. Working out at the YMCA. Well, he worked out on the 5th of November. That's good.
I should work out, Debbie. Oh, fuck.
What did you do?
Nothing, I've just moved.
Nothing, you just moved?
Mm-hmm.
Boy, he does a lot of these things. Look at this. Look at all these shows he does. He does what you will hear when you call into tune into the show. A gospel part to the encourager ministry. Last starting point class. Attacked by the enemy. What a day. Getting ready to sign papers. No, he podcasted his wife's funeral.
Really?
Yep. I thought it was a little bit different, but, who am I to judge somebody like this? I don't know. All I know is the guy came to me, tried to get money out of me, and I didn't give in to the money thing. And then
How much did he want?
$5,000.
Cheapskate.
Well, he did. He wanted $5,000 from me. And I said, you're kidding, right? And then he went on to say he did a GoFundMe, helped Deshaun Porter go to college, and that didn't work. Nobody gave money for that. Then he did help me pay my bills, and that didn't work. Then he became a minister. Oh, here he is in his minister clothes. He became a minister on no, that's not it, on YouTube. So, yeah.
Him and Chris Nelson should start a church. But Chris doesn't ask people for money, or has he ever asked you for money, Debbie?
Hell no. Chris comes from money. Chris is fine. I like Chris. I think Chris is fine.
I do too.
I really do. I like Chris a lot. There's very few people that I do not like in podcasting. Very few people. But they are those ones I really don't like a lot.
What, Deshaun? You don't like Deshaun?
No, I didn't say that. I didn't mean that I didn't like Deshaun. I just said that the ones that I don't like, I really don't like at all. So, just saying.
What about Andy Bond?
Jewish producers listening to our show. Or is
he really?
Or is that you?
No.
Is he in my chat room? Let's take a look. Do I like Andy Bong? I love Andy Bong. That guy should have been blown up on stage, says Wolfman Mike. Now, these new people that are calling, are in my chat room, they're wanting me to call these people all the time. Should we call one of them?
It's up to you. Yeah, why not?
All right, we're going to call the 847 number, so be ready to pick up your stupid phone, 847, okay? Because the other night, I kept calling them, and they were just dead-ish. They were dead ends. We're going to go to Google Voice, and me and Mr. Midnight Movie are going to call some of the newbies that have been hanging out in the chat room.
What's the difference between Google Voice and Skype?
Google Voice is better. It is. It's clearer, it's better, and it's freer. And here we go. We're calling you now, starting now. Area code 847. We are calling you now. Please pick up when we ring dingy dingy. Please answer with the following phrase of the day, which is black people cannot be racist.
That's right.
2 rings.
I'm going to sip my own pee.
3 rings.
4.
Hello?
Hi, this is the Debbie Daily Radio Show. We would like to know, what is the phrase of the day?
I don't know. I'm not too sure.
Is this Aaron McPherson?
Yeah.
Do you do beats on the internet? Like...
Yeah.
Well, your friends wanted me to call and tell you that they don't like your beats, and they think that you're really
good.
Yeah, they don't like them at all. In fact, somebody named Late Night says he has the following message for you. Go ahead and tell him, Mr. Midnight Movie, what the message is from Late Night.
Wait, I gotta get up. Wait, I gotta get up on my own computer. Wait, oh fuck, hold on. Is it? Wait, am I the one to tell him anything?
Just play along, Mr. Midnight.
I'm playing along. Okay. Oh man, I have to go to the bathroom. You should have told me something to say instead of because it just hit me. You blindsided me, Debbie.
Late Night has a message for you, and
Let
it
me
is
know.
okay. The message is, "Hey, Aaron, suck it." Now, frankly, I thought that was rude. I didn't appreciate it myself, but I'm told to give you the message.
That's not fair, Aaron.
Well, I mean, some people like my beats, some people don't. It's life.
Yeah, suck it. Late
Have
Night.
you heard of a guy named Gangster Ace?
Gangster Ace. We're going to do a global unblocking of the following are unblocked. Ready? Jason, Late Night, Jason, Blue, a 3-1 lead, and Willie. You're all unblocked now on the Debbie Daily Radio train wreck. So, I was told to call you. Why should I be calling you? Make me, thrill me.
What?
Late Night says you suck, says Bob Huber. Who's Late Night? Bob Huber, we're calling you next. We got to call area code 224. Do you know anybody in the area code 224 range?
Not that I know of. But yeah, you can give him a call.
What are your favorite podcasts?
I don't know. I don't really listen to podcasts that often.
You're really shy.
Nah.
All right, well, thank you for taking our call.
No problem.
All right. Snooze fest. All right, the next one is area code 224. Mr. Midnight Movie, you can take this one. These are just people that hang out in my chat room and just say, call these people. I don't know if they want us to troll them or what. Here we go. Area code 224. Give us the phrase of the day and you win. Black people cannot be racist.
Hey, this is Danny. Please leave your name, your number, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Deuces.
Deuces.
Ooh, Jesus. That was a loud one. Debbie, I've got to go to the bathroom, and I think I got to get to Betty Boo. This is fun, though. I like this calling. Oh, God, my heart. Oh, shit. I'm sorry. Yeah, I got to get myself to bed.
I love you.
I feel the same way. Oh, God. All right, good night,
To send
Debbie.
your message, press 1 at any time. To listen to your message, press 2. To re-record...
Ooh, Jesus. That was a loud one. Ooh, Jesus. That was a loud one. Debbie, I've got to go to the bathroom, and I think I got to get to Betty Boo.
This is our message.
This is fun, though. I like this calling. Oh, God, my heart.
Boy, is that guy going to get a funny call, a funny voice message. I think Mr. Midnight Movie disconnected. Yeah, he did. He disconnected. We need to call Celtic, but Celtic will sit and tell us how to live life and all this weird stuff. But I love Celtic. Celtic is very precious to me. I will never not like Celtic. So these are really dumb names. We're just playing with you. Call the next number, 224. I already did that one. I did that one. The one that Apocalypse is putting in, I did that one. The 9671, I did that one. That is the only two that I have. Wait a minute. Yeah, I've called them. Both of them. That's the only two I've seen. Now, Bob Huber, who I want everybody to go and listen to, did I just called that guy. Is that Apocalypse for real? Apocalypse would never spam my chat room like that. I just called him. Yeah. You know what we should do? We should call my favorite bonding company that I can't stand. Who wants to call them? You know, it's like, wait a minute, I should get my voice alternator on and call some people. That is so funny. I can do an old person, and I can do a black guy, and I can do all kinds of really funny voices on it. And I've got my microphone right here. Oh, it's a clone. I did call both of those numbers. I have called the 224-587-9671. That's the one I just called. Why are y'all having me call these people that aren't home? I think it's time to call the area code 702 in Las Vegas again. He calls every day and just doesn't, he just says, who is this? Who is this? How much you want to bet it's Bill Wagner? Let's call and see if it's Bill Wagner. I think it is. Calling Las Vegas. Here we go. I'm drinking out of my gym cup. It's made out of like steel and stuff. It's actually Stevens. It's by RKI or REKRIA.
Hello?
Hi, who's this? Is this Bill Wagner?
Hello?
Is this Bill Wagner?
No.
It is too, Bill. It's me, Debbie. You're changing your voice. Oh, that was Bill Wagner, it sounded like. Well, he calls me all the time. Maybe it was... I bet I know who it was. Let's see who else calls me all the time. Area code 305 calls me all the time. Should we try to call 305? Let's give him a call. Here we go. I don't remember his name, but he was in my chat room all the time. Your call is free. You want to troll him with a song? We'll troll him with a song. Here we go. If he answers. Is it ringing? Where did he go? Wait a minute. Hold on. Where did it go? Oh, it says calling.
I'm sorry, the person you are trying to reach has a voicemail box that has not been set up yet. Please try your call again later. Goodbye.
Loser, let's call. I have all these names on here. Which one is this? This is somebody at, I know, we'll call Jimmy Lathel. Let me go back to my Google box, my Google Voice inbox. Area code 267 calls me all the time. Area code 702. He goes, I'm sorry, but who is there? Area code 478 calls me all the time. Let's see, he's got the next page. Area code. Hold on, I'm looking. Bum, 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 bum. Let's call Galboat and play a song and piss him off. No, let's call Jimmy Lathel. How do I call him? Wait a minute, it says add. Add what? Let me put Jimmy. Okay. To kill yourself properly, Coke is it. What? What is that? I think that's his dad's number, actually. We'll go to another one. 716. Who is this?
Hey, calling in. Guess the lines are busy.
Let's call David. And calling David Fikert. And we're going to troll him with a song here. See if he can figure out who it is. Takes forever for these things to start ringing. Ring already. Why is it just sitting there? It says it's calling. Here we go. David will answer.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello. Yes. Hey.
Think about a place that's hot as hell out there at the bottom of a dried out well, and I think you'll know what Texas means to me. Ain't got no...
David, I was trolling with Fuck You, Texas. What are you doing?
What's new and exciting with you?
Nothing. I'm just over here on my show being bored to death, so I started trolling people that were on my Google Voice. What's going on, Dave? You want to hear the rest of the song? You want to hear the rest of the song, the good part?
Sure.
All right, listen.
Money ain't got no job. The banks are all too full to rob, and I'd like to say one thing
before I leave. That's fuck you, Texas, and fuck your Lone Star beer. Fuck that fucking Alamo and all the Lone Star steers. Fuck every Dallas cowboy that ever drove a breath. Fuck you, Texas, and fuck you plumb to death. Anyway. How have you been doing? Is everything okay in your life? Are you freezing up there in upstate New York?
Oh, yeah, I'm freezing like a motherfucker right here. It's, let's check the weather right now, what it's like up here. The real feel, I think, is, let me get the weather up real quick, because, yeah, I've been trying to stay warm up in this place, that's for sure, because we got some snow up here.
We're freezing to death down here in Dallas, and I'm in Dallas.
Well, it's 24 right now, and the real feel is...
The real feel?
Is 12.
It is 34 degrees here in Dallas with a wind chill of 29 with 50% humidity, 0 precipitation, and no wind. Yours is yours is what?
We're 24 degrees, and the real feel is 12 degrees here.
So, see, we're only 10 degrees warmer than yours is 10? Wow. Where is it?
And they're talking about a snowstorm up here around for Christmas.
We have no snow. We never have snow. Now, I want you to, actually, I'm glad I called you because something has come up recently, and I didn't even think about this when I called you. You were just next on my list on Google Voice. You were after Jimmy Lathel.
Yeah? What's going on?
Oh, there was a guy that has been hanging out in my show. His name is Bob Huber. Have you ever heard of Bob Huber?
No, I haven't.
He's a guy that was a part of the Howard Stern show for a while. I don't know if this is true. This is just what he says, but rats. I just went to a screensaver. He's special needs, but he's hold on. I got to put my damn password in now because let my computer go to screensaver. And he says that let me just ask you this. David, have you ever known me to make fun of anybody that's special needs?
Hell no.
How long have you known me?
Oh, few years now.
5, 6 years maybe?
Yeah. And there's a Bob Herbert from Howard Stern show that says, farewell to crackhead Bob, dead at 56, January 29th, 2016.
I don't know if he says he wasn't crackhead Bob, but he said that he was definitely on the show, and I pretty much. What's up? I'm listening.
I just searched it online here, Howard Stern show, and only thing I could find out for that name is Herbert is. Let's see. I'm not seeing much about, is he a journalist by any chance?
He's got, take the T off the end. It's Huber, Huber, and check that if you want to. Kind of keeps going to damn screensaver. Try Huber.
All right, how have you been? It's been a while. Sorry I haven't been calling in.
I've been watching you on Facebook, and I noticed that you comment on a lot of my different things that I do and say.
Yeah. So I'm not fully out of the game, you know. Well, it says farewell to crackhead Bob. Crackhead Bob is he from New Jersey?
I don't know where he's from, but he said that somebody told him that I make fun of people that are special needs, and I really took offense to that, because I
would love for him to call into the show, and I would love to have a nice conversation with him.
Call in Robert Huber on the show, and he says, I just really don't want to believe what I'm being told. And also, David, do people ever pass false lies about me?
Yes, they do. They pass off bullshit lies about you that are not true whatsoever.
And they do it with the intent of driving new people away from me. I think that it's always been that way.
And I'll swear on a Holy Bible, too, about it, if I had to.
Damn, this stupid thing keeps going to password. Hold on, I gotta put it in again. Yeah, if you want to call in, the number is 214-444-5488, or you can call me on Skype, which is Debbie_Daily, and talk to David about it, because I don't like when people spread false rumors about me, especially when it's somebody that I'm just trying to get to know and be friends with, and they're like, wait a minute, I heard this. I'm like, oh, fuck, here we go again.
Oh, I know. It's like if he wants to play games, let's play.
Well, I don't think it's so much him wanting to play games. It's somebody was kind of messing with his head about me and stuff, and I thought it was really ridiculous. And I was like, please don't believe me.
The bathtub girl?
Well, it's funny that you say that because I thought it might be her too, but I think
yeah.
No, I think she knows better than to try that shit anymore.
Right.
You know, I kind of blew her out of the water once and for all. At least I hope I did. I blew her out of the water with that bullshit. I hope she's hung up her lying shoes with me, especially.
I hope so, too.
So,
you know what'd be funny, Deb? If you could actually call the Howard Stern Show and ask if he's a part of the Howard Stern Show. You get a hold of Gary Delabate, who's one of the head producers of the Howard Stern Show.
Okay, now why are they saying... that's not nice. Execution Debbie. I wasn't crackhead. Bob, call me pussy. What is this? What are you talking about, Bob? I thought we made amends with everything on Twitter. Why are you talking like this in my show? Is that really you? Let me take a look and see.
Hey, Bob, call in, buddy, if you have a...
It's not him. It's not him. It's some fake goddamn person. It's probably the Jew. The Jew takes on everybody's personality nowadays. It's the new thing to do is to take on...
I think he tried to do it to me once a while ago.
Yeah, it's not even
Who
you.
knows?
It's not him.
Yeah, I've been dealing with family stuff because my uncle, one of my other uncles passed away, so I've been dealing with that. So it's like family's been going left and right, you know? So
yeah,
my grandmother
excuse me.
is the only now living sibling out of her whole family now.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm trying to decipher which one is the real Bob Huber. I'm looking at my chat room. Hold on just a second.
Okay.
He says, I'm the real Bob Huber. And the next one says, no, you're not. Let me see. Thank you. Okay, this is him. So let me go in. And the one that says, no, you're not. Hold on just a second. This is the one that needs to get lost. Get lost, fake Bob Huber. Okay, I just banned the fake Bob Huber. Now he's gone. Okay. There you go. I don't have your number, Bob. Is that his? I'm not calling that again. Is that the real Apocalypse? Let me get rid of this guy. Hold on. Let me check out and see who's the real Apocalypse. Nope, that's not the real Apocalypse. So the real Apocalypse is not... Hold on just a second.
Huh, that's
this
weird
is
how
not Apocalypse.
people do fake shit, you know?
I got rid of the fake Apocalypse and I got rid of the fake Bob Huber. Who wants to be next?
Yeah, who wants to be next on the band hammer of the good old Daily Show?
Excuse me. I got rid of them both.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
So what's new with you?
Well, the baby's gone for Christmas this year, so Christmas is going to suck, but whatever.
Yeah, I've been seeing you post and stuff about that a little bit, you know, and I'm like, ooh, someone's not happy.
Well, I don't appreciate this stupid bitch going on her Facebook the day after she takes my daughter's baby away for 10 days, which we all know that that's bullshit because the father, the sperm donor, never wanted anything to do with them, anything to do with it, okay? And
now,
well, it's her because she's obsessed with Heather. And then she posts a video of them just giving him gifts on his birthday. He doesn't even let my daughter speak to him on his birthday.
That's totally messed up. I'm sorry. No parent should ever do that to their child.
She's wicked.
You know?
She's wicked. Absolutely wicked.
Harsh and wicked and narcissistic. I don't know. It's disgusting. And you call that a parent? I call that a coward.
That's your number, Bob? How do I know who's fake? Well, you click on there. Stop it, Gunner. I know that Bob Huber has shows on his page. And if you click on the link and there's no shows, then that's the fake Bob Huber, Wolfman Mike.
Right.
Like Apocalypse just
I even
said.
know that, and I've been off a speaker for a little while.
Yeah, women are scary. You better remember that one, too.
Okay.
No, I was talking to the chat room. I'm sorry. I talk to my chat room a lot more than I used to.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Which is good and whatever else. But have you heard from Steve at all?
Nope.
Wow.
Jesus, 3-1 lead. I was joking. Look, if you can't take some jokes on podcasting, you're going to have a long road ahead of you, buddy.
Oh, hell yeah. Take it from me. When I used to do podcasts on here, oof.
I mean, we were
You
joking,
have
for
a
God's
thick
sake. Yeah, you better have a thick skin or you need to get out of the game before you...
Yeah, you need to have thick skin like an alligator on this app, you know? That's
All right,
for sure.
we're going to call Bob and see what Bob has to say. I think Bob's a really nice guy. I don't know if I can call you though. I can't call anybody on Skype because I don't want to give Skype any more money. Let me think. Who else can I could call him through Unseen? I can't. Can I stack calls up on Google Voice? Can I call?
I don't
him
know if there's ways to set more than one call up. I'm not too familiar with Google Voice. I'm more familiar with. I don't know. I haven't used Skype in a little bit either. Have you been using mostly Skype lately? Or...
Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put his number in, and I'm going to hit call and see what happens, okay?
Okay.
See, it's two separate calls. It says you're already in another call. Please end this call if you want to start this one. So, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to hang up on David. Well,
yeah.
it's, I thought you could add people.
Yeah.
What is this microphone default?
Anyway, if this said person said they were on the Howard Stern show, why aren't they still working for Howard Stern making good money?
I do not know that. I do not know the... My settings were on my default speaker, so it probably sounds a little bit better now. Maybe you can even hear David. I don't know. I couldn't answer that.
Because wouldn't you wonder that too if someone came on to you and say, oh, I'm on the Bob Schieffer show, or I'm on Rush Limbaugh's show, or I'm on Howard Stern. Wouldn't you wonder and be like, okay, all right, then prove it. Show me what you did, or if you were actually on the air, show me what were on the air.
Wait, I think it's going to call. No, it says you have to add Skype credit. I get so goddamn sick of adding Skype credit.
Oh. I add Skype credit because I don't feel like, paying Skype the money.
I know. So, I don't know. You have to get Skype, Bob Huber, and Skype is free. And calling me is free. You just go and get a Skype account. And you can call me for free.
And you can call it Debbie_Daily.
Debbie_Daily.
Yep. How's Gunner doing? And
he's
everything?
Right here. He's right here behind me, mad because I won't get off the air and go take him outside.
Oh, Gunner, you be a good boy.
Yeah, Gunner, be a good boy.
Yeah.
Mr. Midnight Movie.
So I've been getting ready. Huh?
I'm sorry. Mr. Midnight Movie made me go on the air earlier, and I didn't get to eat anything. I'm starving. I hate when that happens.
Yeah, I hate when you get that midnight snack craving and you don't want to eat a lot, but you want something in your system, so I eat pretzels.
Yeah, pretzels. Yeah. So anyway.
Oh, how's Mr. Midnight Movie doing? And Jewish producer.
They're both doing great. No problems at all. Nothing to report.
Oh. Wonderful. Haven't heard from them in a while.
How's your girlfriend?
But then again, I've been out of the for a little bit, because after a while it starts to get to be the same trolls, different day in the chat.
Yeah, I just ignore the chat room trolls. Basically, I mean, I'll ban them if they're in there under a sock account, because usually it's just the one angry Jew, or it's Bathtub Girl or somebody like that, or Guy Shay or whatever. I like Guy Shay, but.
Oh, yeah, Guy Shay's funny as hell. At first I didn't like Guy Shay, but then he grew on me and everything, and he reminds me of, Phil Hendry a little bit, but a little more raunchier.
You think?
Yeah, Kinda. I don't know.
No, I mean, he is. He really is. I think Guy's funny as fuck. Somebody asked me one time, who do I think the funniest person is I've ever encountered on the internet? And you know what I answered?
Guy Shay.
Guy Shay.
I actually bought a Phil Hendry CD from a local thrift store a couple months ago.
How much do you love that guy?
He is funny as hell. I'm like, holy girl, I'm cracking up and laughing. He's funnier than the Jerky Boys.
Yeah, the Jerky Boys were good. You know, one of the Jerky Boys used to call my show all the time.
Really?
I forgot which one it was. It was Sal? No?
Oh, okay. Or the other one.
I don't know. He called my show a lot.
Oh, okay. But some of their calls were funny as hell. Like, about the calling the clinic about anal warts and stuff like that. And,
oh, no. I have a new person that I'm in love with. His name is Onage Pranks. He's this one troll.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of him?
Yes.
You need to watch his new videos because he's got them animated, and the animations are to die for. Oh, no,
but when I
David,
saw
they
your
are.
Facebook post about posts if we've spoken within the last year, if not poof by, so I'm like, oh, I might as well say hello.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Steve commented on that, too.
When? What did he say?
I forget what he said.
I can go look, but I'm too hungry. I'm going to go get some Cheetos so I can have some Cheetos-stained fingers. Hold on just a second. I'm going to put on a song and be right back, everybody. I'm starving. My stomach is hurting. I'm so hungry. Me and David will be right back after this brief song, and we will be right... let's see. Yeah, we'll be right back when we get back from getting back from where we're going. And I'm waiting for the song to load up. Here we go. We'll be right back. Don't anybody move.
What I feel Light presents Real Men of Genius.
Real men of genius.
Today we salute you, Mr. Pro Sports Heckler Guy.
Mr. Pro Sports Heckler Guy.
They say those who can't play, coach. Apparently those who can't coach sit 30 rows back, shirtless, shouting obscenities.
Oh, that's right, motherfucker.
Thanks to you, our team is armed with game-winning tips like catch the ball and throw it.
Shout it out now.
You stink. That sucks. What a bunch of losers. Not just catcalls, but subtle psychological ploys to prod your team to victory.
Reverse psychology.
So here's to you, old sultan of shouting, because while there may be no I in team, thanks to you, there's always an F and a U. Bud Light Beer, Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis, Missouri.
And we're back. I just this second sat down.
Oh, perfect timing. And Steve put for that says, for God's sake, woman, whatever you do, don't let it end this way.
Let what end this way? He acts like I'm going to kill myself or something.
I don't know. Hell, he put that down, shit. What do I know?
Well, the other night I was playing some clips of Steve and I when we were doing our shows together. And it's really funny that Guy Shea put in the chat room, and Guy wouldn't joke about this. He put, best co-host you ever had, hands down, with Steve Rush. And I said, then why were y'all all so mean to him?
Right.
You ran him off.
Right.
This is a little excerpt of a show that I did with Steve about a year ago, and it was really funny. Now, let me set this up. This show was about a year ago, and it was in 2015. And I said to Steve on the show, I even know where the show is, but I said to Steve on the show, I said, somebody has hacked my Google account, it looks like. They're trying to. And he goes, what do you mean? I said, well, I just got an alert from Google that says there's been a felonious login attempt from such and such IP address. So we on the air, we look up the IP address, and I realize, and Steve is looking at my screen with me, Stephen and I both realize that it comes from somewhere around San Jose, California. And also at the time, I know, Dave, you've heard this 1,000 times, I was tuning my ukulele, because a lot of times I play the ukulele on the air, and I play it really well, don't I, David?
Yes, you do. You're very good at the ukulele, and Steve's really good at slapping that bass.
You keep slapping that bass. So here is the end result of what happened when we realized that it was coming from San Jose, California. Here.
See right here where it says, you look for these IP addresses, and it says Jose John, California's.
I see that.
Right by the Guadalupe Freeway.
Guadalupe Freeway is brought to you by the people who build the roads that are very good with a lot of government cheese given out on each expressway entrance or exit.
Jose, what, Cisco? We've got road to build in San Jose. CC. It's right by Guadalupe Freeway. Get out the ukulele, sing a song for the mama. Okay, Jose. Okay, Cisco. Mama, I'm building the roads in America. I want to come home and eat tamales on your porch. And when I'm coming home, please tell Maria that tomorrow night the bass are going to scorch just like Geddy Lee slapping that bass. That's right. Brought to you by those good people at the Debbie Daily Network.
That's right. This song, by the way, is downloadable on iTunes. If you go right now, you can get a copy of it.
Yeah, it's called When I'm...
GuadalupeExpressway.com.
What about the Guadalupe Blues?
Ooh, we should write a song right now. We should do that. We should be creative.
Let me get the slapping that bass back up here. All right, ready? I got the Guadalupe Blues. I'm on the highway.
Mm-hmm.
And I gotta build a road. Either that or I'm gonna go back home to Mexico. Eat tamales on the front porch with my mama. Tell Maria I'm coming home soon. Take it to Steve.
I want to run away, but I don't have a place to go.
Singing this song.
Everybody wants me, but I don't know.
That's so beautiful.
So I'm going to buy a camel. And I'm going to run away.
Oh, Stevie's so good.
I'm going to go on this show called Debbie Delay.
That's very pretty.
Shut up.
And we're back, and I have a mouthful of salmon, fish.
Have you ever had lox with a bagel before?
Oh, yeah.
That's like amazing. I love to have it for breakfast every so often.
I've just recently... Are you Jewish?
No, I'm not. I'm Roman Catholic.
Did you know that the Roman Catholic... What's the other... The Roman Catholic Empire was neither Roman Catholic nor an empire. Sorry. Here, Fufu, you want the rest of Mommy's salmon? I eat such small little portions of food. It's weird. I have this big fish on there, and I just ate like 2 bites, and I'm done because I want to eat the Cheetos.
Yeah, Cheetos are yummy.
Here, I'm going to eat a Cheeto on air. Listen.
You can do that ASMR stuff, you know, be like, oh, this is Debbie Daly. I'm going to chomp on the Cheeto.
Now I'm closing the bag. Isn't that loud? They're all done. Yeah. Now I have my Cheeto-stained fingers. Now, another time that Steve and I were on the air here was, all it says is Daily Rush 2, Daily Rush 3, and Daily Rush 4. I've just played 3. Pick 1, 2, or 4.
Let's try 4.
Here we go with Daily Rush 4. This was also airing, I suppose, about a year ago. Here we go. Let's go.
Guess what I did today? Guess what I did today?
You went fishing.
No, close. I mowed the lawn.
Really?
Yes, and I have blisters on my little hands.
All right.
And I didn't finish. I got so mad. I just left the mower in the backyard because it ran out of gas. I just
have a temper tantrum. Just leave your mower.
I go, where's the gas? And they go, Dad's on the phone. I said, well, get him on the phone. I need the gas. And then the little Bablet, the little TT Love that lives here, I wanted him to tell y'all what he did today because he's got some big news. Oh, my God.
Oh, God, we need big news.
Let me see if I can find that little monster. I mean, that little angel. Mr. I'm in the movies. Sending me text messages.
Well, that's nice.
Mr. I'm in the movies. I just love him to death. He's such a little turd boy.
Really? You couldn't tell, Deb? I didn't even know that you guys were friends. It's amazing. Really? Do tell. Do tell.
He's a little stinker.
He's cool. He's a good guy.
He's adorable.
It's one of the good ones, Deb.
Yes, he is. Not too many. I posted a picture of haters and what it stands for. Haters stands for... What did I do with it? Oh, my God, I'm so weird. Here it is. Haters stands for... You ready?
Sure.
Wait, here it is. Having anger towards everyone reaching success. And in walks Pookie Poo. Come here, Toodle Duties. Wait a minute. Wait. I got it. Come here. What's in your mouth? Your teeth? I want you...
It's a nice big rainbow.
I want you to tell me something. Wait, here's my headphones. Okay, you ready?
Ready.
What did you make today in the backyard?
Seeds. A garden.
A garden? What did you plant in your garden?
Watermelon and peppers.
Peppers? And it's the most beautiful garden in the whole world?
It's the most beautiful.
David, did I tell you he's been on recently, but what he's been doing recently is rapping?
Oh, no, you haven't. How did you do it that talent show?
He hasn't had it yet. It's in February. He's going to do it. He is going to rap that shit, man.
Oh, I can tell he's going to kill it, you know?
He already knows it. He already knows it by heart, the one that goes, all my friends are heathens, take it slow. Did you know that the only way that I felt in my own heart, and my daughter just gives me free rein, is to explain to him what that song meant? And
wow, okay.
And he goes, what does it mean? I said, okay, let's pretend for a second that Travion is a member of a secret club. And he goes, okay. And I said, and you want to get in that club. But the only way you can get in that club is for you to knock on the door and to say, hi, my name is Jet, and I know Travion. But here's the secret about the club. All the people in the club come from very, very abusive homes, Jet. They get beat and spanked all the time. And so the song says, all my friends are heathens, take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know. Please don't go. Please don't go make any sudden moves because you don't know the half of the abuse. And he goes, what does that mean? I said, well, don't make any sudden moves like, hey there, or they'll be like, whoa, you know, they're real.
Yeah. Hush, hush.
And once he realized the true meaning of the song, he nailed it. I mean, he really got comfortable with it.
But that sent chills down yours and Heather's back when he nailed it.
He did it live on the air.
Oh, wow.
He did. He did it live on my show. And if I can think of which one he did it on, I don't remember. It was some show back in, and he's on there talking about seeds and planting watermelons.
Yeah.
And now he's rapping. So, here it is, Jet. Okay. He talks to Mr. Midnight Movie at first, and then he goes, I let him loose in the studio, and he doesn't know that I'm recording him. Here it is. Listen.
No.
To look like that. It's just your skin over your muscles.
It was a big, big world.
Wait.
Looking for the body. It was.
Wait. She just never went back to him. Wait.
That's
I'll find it.
Dog.
Just give me a second to find it. Oh.
He
went somewhere. That means he just put the phone down and went to do something. Is he still on our call?
To stay on one side and the black bees on the other.
And you would want to have sex later, wouldn't you? In that movie. Okay, here he is. Listen.
About him before all the time.
Oh, don't you tell him that. You'll give him a big head. Don't you say that. You'll make him think he's special or something.
Yes.
He gave away my secret. Have you ever heard me mention somebody called Stabby McHugs?
No.
Okay. He goes, I hear you talk about Mr. Midnight Movie all the time. You say that he knows everything. I said, don't you dare tell him that. You'll give him the big head. And I said, have you ever heard me talk about...
I won't.
Okay, here we go.
Put that in your pipe and smoke it, Stabby.
What about Jewish producer? Have you ever heard me say Jewish producer? Yeah. No, just Mr. Midnight Movie. Look, he's doing that. He's doing that with the computer. I'm not doing that. What are you doing? All right, here we go. It says go to 143 in to hear him rapping. So we're going to go to 143, David. David's known Jet for a long time. Here we go. And you look like doo-doo every day. Now, I'm just on here playing with him. I've got the effects on. He's got the headphones on. But in a minute, I leave. I put the song on and watch what he does.
Okay.
What he does is need to go outside and play. I'm sorry. Come on. Hello? Okay, I've now taken the headphones off of me and put them on him. Here he goes.
All my suicide squads. Suicide Squad.
But when I put this song on in a minute, I put Heathens on. I want y'all to listen to him do Heathens because I've talked to y'all about that before. Here he goes.
Please don't make any sound.
Okay, I'm gone now. He doesn't know I'm recording him, and he gets to listen to him. Remember, he's 6 years old doing this.
Wait for them to ask you who you know. Please don't make any sudden moves. You don't know they have to be abused. All my friends are heathens, they can throw. I want them to ask you who you know. Don't make any sound.
Now, David,
Yeah.
When it starts the fast rapping part, when they start talking, watch him follow
Yeah.
it. Just watch him follow it really close.
Okay.
They know they have to be abused. Whether it be people are going to go around one day, stalked away. Just can check the guns at the door, that's read the brand of chairs, hand grenades. And then the psychopaths and next you. You're not gonna be medicine next you. You're not gonna get this in the next you. After all I said, please don't forget. All my friends, heathens, they can slow. I'm not down to ask you who you know. Please don't make any time to move. You don't know that I forgive you.
That was Fufu shaking her ears with her
Oh my God. Wow.
Dimension. They say they could smell your intentions. What the people sitting next to you. Gonna get here sitting next to you. But after all I said, please don't forget. All my friends are.
And then, for some reason, I go out in the living room and I start talking to Heather because I had him and the baby. And I hear Heather drive up in the drive, and I say, okay. So I go out there, and for some reason, my iTunes just plays this next song, and I didn't even know he knew. It's by 21 Pilots. And he sits there and raps it. And I didn't even teach him this one.
Wow.
Yeah, 6 years old. He's been out of the womb for what, 36, what's 36 times 2? That would be 7. He's been out of the womb 72 months. And he's already rapping like this. I mean, that's pretty good. I don't care. I think that's pretty damn good.
He should keep up with it. If he's this good now, just think what he's going to be like when he's 13, 14, 18 years old.
Oh, I know. Can you imagine? And the thing about it is that he, I put him on the show to ask him about participation trophies. The show I'm playing is called Participation Trophies Destroys People, with Mr. Midnight Movie, Jet, Chris, and Hassan, and blah, 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 blah. And it was so funny. So much of my family was listening that night because Chris was listening via Facebook Messenger, and then I start talking to Chris, and Hassan calls in, and he's listening to the broadcast with some people over there, and they're all family in my real life, and they're all out there listening, and they all start calling in, and it just gets wild. But I'm going to see if I can go to the part where he starts playing this. He starts doing this next song that just accidentally comes on. Here we go.
All right.
Watch it.
I can hear you on the thing,
Watch it. I hear Mama. She's barking at us. Where's my phone? Jet, where's my phone? Hold on.
Okay, when the mama sing, I stole the way, but now east west do. Wish we can turn back time to the good old days. When the mama sang, us to sleep, but now we stressed out. I drove the transfer money through the rocket ship, and then we fly. We dream about space, now laughing at the face, singing, wake up, we need to make money. Here. He's reading about space now, laughing at the face, singing.
Can you believe him? 6 years old?
Damn! If he doesn't get an award for that talent show, the people are messed up in the head.
Hey man, and he's going to dress up like El Diablo.
Nice.
Because that's who it was about. Suicide Squad was one of the best movies I've seen in a long time because it had such a deep meaning to it. Did you ever see it?
Yes, I have, and now I have a box where I can stream every movie you can think of.
Me too.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
it's
I
a
do.
fun thing to have.
It's called Putlocker. Do you use Putlocker?
Yeah, I have one. I have a Google box, but it has a software in it where I could get every single Putlocker on there, and it streams onto my TV.
Today I watched American Hustle. Have you ever seen American Hustle?
No, I don't think I have.
You need to watch that, stupid. Are you kidding me? It's a true story.
Oh, I'm making a list of movies. What to search on there?
American Hustle. Shut the door.
Okay.
I'm not going to talk to you again until you watch American Hustle.
All right. I think it's by ICC, or is that a little too...
He knows Piggy Pie. He already knows Piggy Pie. He know, and I get in so much trouble when Heather catches him singing. He knows Piggy Pie. He knows Surprise. He knows.
You know the dating game?
No, I haven't shown him the dating game. I mean, no, he's heard it. He's probably heard all of them through me, but he hasn't learned it. He knows.
Oh,
Piggy.
I bet Heather's like, Mom, what are you doing?
She goes, Mom, don't even listen to that music. And I said, Heather, you let him listen to DMT. Are you kidding me? I mean, DSR, Dirty South Riders. And she does. Heather listens to hard. Whoa, I almost said that word. Heather listens to very tough rap. She's a pretty tough. Her taste in rap is pretty tough.
Yeah.
And she knows
probably tougher than Eminem and a few of the other ones out there.
Hey, you take that back about Eminem. You take that back. He's the god of all rappers. Or no?
Oh, I know. I like Eminem. I have him on my cell phone, Cinderella Man, and all that. So
yeah,
I like Eminem just as much as the other person.
I still love Lil Wayne.
Yes, he's good too. I have Lil Wayne's what's one of his famous songs? I have one of Lil Wayne's songs. I have a little of everything on my phone for music. I had Frank Sinatra, but I had to get it deleted off my phone because my memory's getting low on my phone. So
well, let me just check on my iPhone 7 where I have 1 terabyte. Let's see. What do I have on that?
I'm looking at getting an iPhone 7 next month, actually. So I'm thinking about getting the 128 gig.
Hold on.
Like
Siri, open my iTunes.
Which app would you like to use? iTunes Store, iTunes U, or Music?
Music. Well, there we go. And we have downloaded music, playlists, artists, albums. I have everything on here. It's crazy.
Yeah, Limp Bizkit Nookie on my phone.
I have everything on here. I mean, I just accidentally pulled up Cheech and Chong.
I was going to say it, but I forgot it, man. You want to do it again? Yeah, man, let's do it again.
No stems or seeds that you don't need. Acapulco Gold is but sweet. Hey, that's not bad, Dave. Yeah. That's not what
I even downloaded Too Many Puppies from Primus because when I first heard it on your show, I'm like, I got to have that song.
That's Steven.
Yep.
You remember the story behind that song, right?
Mm-hmm.
I
even have Rage Machine. I have Voices Carry. I have Michael Jackson, Eminem, Van Halen, Jimmy's Crying, Ice Cube, Antidote, my Travis Scott, a little Dickie. So I have a little of everything on here.
I have my favorite Alice Cooper, which is I Love the Dead.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful song. It's just got really weird lyrics.
Huh.
I've got a lot of karaoke on here.
Yeah, I think Jet should try Pitbull, maybe.
He probably already knows him.
Wow. He's going to be good when he's, so, do you have the iPhone 7 Plus or the actual regular iPhone 7?
The iPhone 7 Plus.
Oh, okay. That's why you have the terabyte of space.
Yeah.
Probably.
Excuse me.
Do you have to pay for it through the cloud, or is it automatically the...
No, it's played for it through the cloud.
Ah, okay. I refuse to pay the $10 a month right now for it, so I downgraded to... I forget, because right now it is at a terabyte of space right now, but nothing wants to go up to the cloud, so it's being a pain in my ass.
Man, I have so much on here. I can't believe it. And it's like you haven't even begun to use your space. I'm like, wow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like with me, it's like when I upgrade to the 7, I'm going to get the most space possible on it because I have the 16 gig iPhone 6, which is the lowest space they have. So
I used to have a guy call me every night for a long time from Australia, and he requested that I played this song. Listen.
There's an old Australian stockman lying, dying. And he gets himself up onto one elbow and he turns to his mates who are gathered round and he says, "Watch me wallabies feed, mate. Watch me wallabies feed. They're a dangerous breed, mate. So watch me wallabies feed all together now. Tie me kangaroo down, sport. Tie me kangaroo down. Tie me kangaroo down, sport. Tie me kangaroo down."
By Rolf Harris. Tie Me Kangaroo Down. It's an old Australian drinking song.
Nice.
I have so much on that stupid thing. It's ridiculous. I just love it, though.
Sorry, I was on mute because I know how you like your audio quality to be pristine.
Yeah, I'm a bitch about that. There's no doubt about that. No doubt about that. I just think that when people are on calls, on podcasts, it's audio that you're looking for. Quality audio. Are you kidding me? Shut up.
Right. It's not always the content. It's the quality of the audio also. Because if you don't have the quality, you won't have the good content, and then people won't listen to you.
Why do you keep saying call Bob? I can't call Bob. Bob Huber is my Skype name, so you can add me. Add me. Hi, Huggy Von Stabs. I love Stabby. What?
How is that going?
Oh, he's an asshole and hates me, but whatever.
Well, fuck him.
There you go. Fuck you. Nope, that's not him. That's a fake Huggy Von Stabs. Somebody is duping everybody in my chat room. All my listeners and my friends. Let me see. This is not...
Wow.
Hold on.
I was talking to Aubrey for a while there. Then I stopped for a bit.
Let's see. You talking to him right now? Tell him to call in.
Who, Aubrey?
No, I thought you said Steve.
No, I haven't talked to Steven God knows how long on Skype, on Facebook. Whenever because I was seeing if he knew anybody in the IT world that could figure out who hacked into my laptop without me knowing it, because they changed my password on me through Windows.
Yeah, thank you, Apocalypse. I banned the fake Stabby. That was a fake Stabby.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, all you have to do to figure out if they're... I'm talking to my chat room right now, David. All you have to do to figure out who it is the Jew. You didn't run him off. You did not run him off, Jew. Don't take... what? He goes... oh, no more Steve Rush. We have heard them. The Jew ran him off. You didn't run him off. He wasn't the least bit afraid of you. He got ran off because he got ran off because he was drunk. I told him not to call in anymore. We had it out.
Yeah, I remember he used to go toe to toe with the Jew.
Yeah, the Jew doesn't scare him. He's not the least bit afraid of the Jew.
No, please.
Give me a break. Don't give yourself that much credit, Jew. Yeah, so whatever.
Yeah, nice try, Joe.
Yeah, let's see who else I can get out of there. Let's see. Anybody else fake? You can imitate the Jerky Boys. I believe you, Wolfman Mike. You have a very good ability to do voices and stuff. I agree. You do. Anybody else want to get banned? I was talking to my chat room. Guys.
Sorry. I'm getting used to that one.
Yeah. You can't call Steve. He's too weird. I'll try to call him on his cell phone, but he won't answer. Let's see.
I know. Because last I heard he moved back to Chicago.
Well, he would keep the same cell phone. There's no doubt about that. Let me see if I can call him.
Okay. If he's awake.
He's awake.
You sure about that?
Well, if he's not, don't answer your phone. Here we go, calling
True.
Steve.
I'm just...
If it isn't Debbie Daly herself, what's up?
What the fuck are you doing, you piece of shit? I love you. Come back.
You're so funny.
You were
I love
asleep.
being called a piece of shit. It makes me feel great.
You were asleep, weren't you? You're live on my radio show right now. Everybody is begging.
I am not. I was not asleep, actually. I was just doing some stupid shit on a tablet, so...
Everybody's been begging you. Even Guy Shea says, get Steve back. He was your best co-host you ever had.
Yeah.
See, the guy has sense. He's a smart man.
Oh, listen to you.
But I swear to God, I was calling you tonight. Because if you noticed on your Facebook, I left a couple comments. I'm like, I got to call her tonight.
Dave is on the air with us. However, you can't hear
Hey,
Dave.
Steve, how you doing, buddy?
Well, he can't hear you, and you can't hear him because I've got Steve on the cell phone. And you're in my. I can turn you on the speakers though. Okay, now say something, Dave.
Hey, Steve, how you doing, buddy? Long time no talk.
Hey, Dave, what's going on, buddy?
Not much. What's new?
Yeah, Dave told me about. Dave was the one that said you made a remark on my Facebook page. Apocalypse says, call Steve and surprises. And he says, Debbie, if you scared him away, call him back. Reds even said, get Steve back.
Hey, I miss all you guys. I love this show, man. It's a good time. Listen, I moved back from Colorado, got in another relationship, so I've been freaking busy, but I got some time now. I can actually do this.
Now the Jew is taking credit. The Jew said he ran you off. I said you didn't run the fucking Steve off, Jew. Get over yourself.
Oh, please, that fucking guy.
Yeah.
Please.
Exactly.
Never in a million years.
Apocalypse says he misses you sexually.
I gotta say, I miss him too, the same way.
There you go.
Man's hung like a horse. What's wrong with that?
I wouldn't go that far.
Stepping that bass,
well, I don't know either, but I'm just going with urban legend.
Urban legend.
What's up, you beautiful thing?
Not much. I'm just sitting here being my gorgeous, lovely, perfect self.
Little self-promotion there, yeah.
Exactly.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. So everybody is, so far it's like a consensus. Everybody in the chat room listening in the chat room, if you want Steve to come back on the show, please press 1 at this time. Press 1.
1.
David, press 1 on your phone, David.
Fuck, I'm spamming 1 right now. I'm just kidding.
And if
spam that shit.
Yes, exactly.
Be doing it. And by the way, everybody in the chat room, hey, what's up? Good to not hear from you in a while. But better to be back. How about that? That was nice. Okay.
We just had a certain je ne sais quoi that nobody else has. Apocalypse says 1. Dennis Deitch says 1. I said 1. David says 1. Wolfman Mike says 1. He goes, I'm saying 1. I don't even know Steve.
Well, thank you for not knowing me and still caring. I feel the love. I do. It's Christmas happiness.
Steve and I have just we've known each other for so freaking many years. Oh, my God. We were doing this shit a long time ago.
For a long time, but I haven't. Not that long.
I wish
we were making noise for a while.
I wish y'all were both on the same call because y'all can't hear each other. I've got Steve on the iPhone right here, and I've got David on the show here. So there you go.
Sorry,
I can let you go, then you can dial Steve, and you can get one time.
Hang on just a second.
You know, I don't even have. Go ahead.
Hang on, everybody. Hang on. I got two people talking to me. David, I'm gonna tell you how much we love you. I'm gonna let you go, and I'm gonna call Steve on Google. All right.
Sounds good to me. Yeah, no problem.
All right. We love you so much, David. Steve, hang up. I'm gonna call you on Google because everybody's wanting to hear you. Okay, Angel?
All right.
David, I love you. You know I love you. David, everybody. David Fikert, one of my very dear friends here on the broadcast. One of my very dear friends. I would take a bullet for David. If anybody ever fucked with David, they would have to go through me. Let me dial Steven's number. And we're now calling Steve. Wouldn't that be fun if we could get Steve back on the show? He's been gone for a while.
Hello?
Oh, Aunt B, you picked up. I'm sorry.
Hold on. Steven's went to go waggle his weenie to take a pee.
I'm sorry,
He'll
Aunt
be
B.
back momentarily.
You're still with Steve?
Well, you know, a woman's got to hang her bra somewhere.
Wow. How old are you getting to be, Aunt B? My God.
Well, I'm 163, but I feel like I'm only 140.
I almost spit out my
I feel
blueberry.
young for my age.
Do you sleep with Steve?
Well, you don't kiss and tell now, do you, hussy?
See, this is Debbie Daly. Do you remember me?
I do listen to you. Whenever I have indigestion, you just clean it right up. I have too much pie.
You probably make too much. Are you still knitting Steven jeans and shirts and all kinds of stuff?
I was just in the midst of knitting him a tie because he has a date tomorrow with this hot little tramp. And I wanted to make sure he looked all dressed up and itchy. So that way when he scratches, he looks like he has some kind of venereal disease.
You're mean to him. Are you taking your pills?
Give me back the phone. Give me back the phone. Well, I'm talking to the Debbie thing. No. Phone, please. All right? Hold on. Hey, Deb.
Hey,
Sorry
I didn't know
about that.
she was still living with you.
Take the pills. Take the one. Yeah, I leave them out there. Take those. Thank you. All right. Yeah, she's medicated. We're good. How have you been? Like, tell me something new. Tell me something old, something Bauer, something blue.
Everything's fine. The new baby is beautiful and wonderful, and just he's turned into the dominator. And everything's copacetic, status quo, same old, same old. Nothing's changed, nothing bad.
How's this show going? How are our lovely people in the chat room?
They're doing fine. There's some new people hanging around lately. We've got a new bunch of people coming in. There's a guy named Bob Huber. There's a guy named Late Night. There's a guy named Wolfman Mike 47. He's really neat. He does Steve, he would have to go up against you with voices. You should hear his Wolfman. He goes, all right, babies. He really does a good Wolfman. And
very cool.
You are by far, so far, the master of voices. I would have to say that, though.
Yeah, I don't know. I had fun with it. That's
Do
all
you
I
still
can say.
talk to John Travolta?
I could, I put him on the phone if you like. He's sitting over here. He's
there?
I don't know. He's doing something funky with Aunt B. So
No way. Wow, everybody's staying with you. That's cool. Put him on if he's
I have
there.
a big place. And I cold outside. It's like sub-zero, so I gotta let the people live.
Oh, that's right. You're freezing up there.
Gotta give back.
You are freezing. We're freezing down here, and it's Dallas, Texas. Thank you, Gunner.
Say freezing the way I like you say freezing.
I'm freezing.
There you go. That's my girl right there.
Yeah, whenever Stephen would get out of the bathtub when he was little, he'd go, Mommy, I'm freezing. My baby,
cool.
my baby. How are your babies and everything?
Everybody's good, man. Life is freaking amazing. That's one word. Like, I could say that, honest to God.
Gunner says
Just
hi.
life is so good.
You sound good, and it's hard to fake it. I can usually
Yeah,
tell
no, I
when you're not
You could
doing
tell.
well. Yeah, absolutely. I know you pretty good.
Yeah.
Thank you, Gunner.
Well, you know what? I haven't drank in fucking months. Gave that up completely. Just leave a really, really clean life. I work out every day. I just hitting the gym. I got a couple memberships, so I'm really, really enjoying that. Dating some really nice people, and life is good. I mean, working hard.
Anybody's name start with an S?
No S's.
No Sandys? Come on, give us a Sandy.
Sandy. It's been a long time since me and Sandy. You know, it's one day, I got to tell you a quick story. Me and Sandy were on the beach, and she told me that she was going to Australia. And I was like, Sandy, no, you can't tell me that because I'm in love with you, you know. So I called Mr. Carter. Mr. Carter said, listen, you have to give it up. So that's what happened. So other than that, Sandy and I broke up, actually.
I know.
My Sandy, my girlfriend. Yeah.
That would be so funny if you were dating her and called her and went, Sandy. I never could do
Sandy,
that, Sandy.
I'm so sorry.
Stranded at the drive-in.
Stranded the fool. We should sing some stuff. Not on the phone, though. I got to put on some headphones or something.
Yeah, not on the phone. That's funny. I've doing shows with you always left me in a good mood for some reason, unless you got really drunk and everybody started fighting. And I don't ever want to let anybody else on the call when it's me and you. And it works out because listen to it like this. Yeah. Tonight I had Mr. Midnight Movie, and then I went from him to David Fikert, and now I'm with you. And so it just works out better that way. When you start stacking up a bunch of people, it just turns into a cluster.
Well, sometimes it's good. For the majority of the time, the banter is much better when you have two people as opposed to that fucking over thing.
Exactly. There you go.
And me and you kind of had that good, you know, as we call it, a dance where we stop.
Hold on, Bob. I'll ring you in. Wolfman Mike said something nice. Okay. He wants me to just add him as a contact on Skype. It's a new guy called Bob Hubert. Bob Huber. He used to be with the Howard Stern Show. Isn't that cool?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How cool is that?
It is cool. He's in a wheelchair. I forgot what he said. If he's in a wheelchair or what, I forgot. Bob Huber. Are you in Wisconsin? Is that you in Wisconsin? Or are you in Pennsylvania?
Is that your accent for Wisconsin, really?
That's kind of sucked, isn't it? I know. Are you in Minnetonka, Minnesota? Yeah,
Minnesota.
I got to figure out which one he is so I can add him on Skype. Thank you, Dennis. It's very sweet.
I remember his name, Deb. I remember his name.
I thought he was Crackhead Bob, and he wasn't Crackhead Bob. He was behind the scenes. But he definitely shows up. He definitely shows up on Google connected to the show in one way or the other. Chicago. Yeah. He's in Chicago. You're in Chicago. What is your Skype name again, Bob? So I can add you if you don't mind. I'm scrolling down to see if I can find it. Where is it? Late night. Oh, there it is. Bob Huber. So you can add me, Deb. Well, there you go. Let's see which one's in Chicago. Steve, I can't believe. I think I'm in shock. I can't believe you're on the phone. Is what I'm not thinking. I just can't believe it.
I saw your name and I'm like, and I was just gonna fucking call. Excuse me, I was just gonna call you. I just got downstairs, just got in for my date. Was bullshitting, and I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna call her because I'd left a couple Facebook comments, literally less than an hour ago. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to call her. If she's on the air, that's cool. That would be awesome. And it just worked. And I looked down at the phone. I saw your name. I'm like, fate. It's absolute fate.
Yeah. So we must have some sort of a connect energy or something.
Absolutely true. We do. We know we do.
Someone in Chicago. I see Erie, Pennsylvania, Austin, Texas, Appleton, Wisconsin. I have New York, Minnetonka, Knoxville, Minden, Nevada, Bloomingdale, Minnesota, Beaufort. Where's Beaufort? Ponca County, Canada, and Simi Valley, wherever that is, in Rapid City, Cincinnati, and Germany. I don't have any other Bob Hubers. That's all I have. I don't have.
Man, that's a lot of Bobs, though.
Yeah, it is. I don't have a one in Chicago. So is it cold? This is a dumb question. Is it cold in Chicago?
Last night, it was with the wind chill. It was nearly 30 below zero.
30 below.
So we were minus 12, and with the wind chill, it went near 30. And my car started. I bought a Lexus, and I'm like, that fucking car better start.
How do you go outside when it's like that? Because right now it's about 30 degrees outside, and I can barely go outside. I mean, 30
with heat wave. We'd love that.
It says right now the temperature in Chicago is 15 degrees Fahrenheit. The humidity is 61%. The wind is out of the north at 13 miles per hour. And
what's the light temperature?
The high tomorrow is 20. How about that?
I know, heat wave. I'm wearing shorts. I'm going to show off my worked out body. I'm going out there half naked.
It says Chicago weather. 15 hours ago, it plummets below zero. Oh, my God. It's coming off that
That's
lake.
what I was talking about.
Man, that's bad. I don't think I could do that. It says it's negative
It's
13.
brutal. It's real. But you know what? The one good thing that I will say about this, I like when it gets really, really cold, and then like bitter cold like that, because I'll tell you why. And this is a true Chicagoan. Mm-hmm. When that breaks, the 30s and 20s don't feel bad at all, because you've experienced it so cold that you can't even breathe. It burns your lungs. That 20 and 30 are like awesome temperatures.
Is it because it's coming off the lake? What lake are you by? What lake is it?
I'm right off Lake Michigan. Chicago's right off Lake Michigan. But it really isn't blowing that way. But it doesn't matter. It's coming down from the north. It's coming down from Canada.
And here comes your forecast for tomorrow, Steve. Brought to us by
ksuck.com.
This is Jim. He's a proud hotel owner. But Jim is frustrated.
Oh, blow
the
us.
Breeders' Convention has come to town, and none of the visitors stay in his amazing hotel.
They're making us listen to this stupid
they
thing.
looked on popular websites that...
Don't do that. Go to Trivago.
I love Trivago.
And I even have my ad blocker up. That's really bad. But they're going to give us the new 7-day forecast for the Chicago area, everybody up there in Chicago.
All right. Whenever you're ready, why don't you get to the people in need?
It is going to get warmer, we hear, so you're going to be rewarded if you survive these last couple of days, Phil.
Yeah, the worst is over.
I think it's funny the way they always blame the weathermen. So, Bob, are you going to bring that rain this weekend or what, you horrible guy? Well, not really.
You ruined your life, you bastard.
Really? We're freezing our ass off, Bob. What do you got for us? Well, I have some warming temperatures.
Certainly was a bitterly cold start to our day as we dropped to 13 below, and this is the 13th day in a row that we have seen temperatures colder than normal. December as a whole is averaging 8 degrees below normal.
Below zero? What the fuck? I mean,
son of a bitch.
Son of a hot dog burner. And that is frisky.
Hot dog burner.
You know, Gunner's nose would be so cold. It'd be like ice cube.
Oh, you're funny.
You know, I've always wondered, how do dogs' noses get cold? Do they have Freon in them or what?
Yeah, they have Freon in their nose. They're snorting Freon.
No, I'm serious. How does a dog's nose get cold? I've always wondered that. Gunner's gets like ice.
Well, it gets moist. Dogs don't sweat, but their temperature is through their nose. That's why if your dog's dehydrating or ill, feel their nose for moisture. Aww. And if there's moisture, then the dog is healthy usually.
Man, I bet you that it says they're closing the schools in Chicago.
Yeah, they have done some closing, but I don't care. I don't have kids that go to school anymore. My kids are done with college and have their own lives. So those days used to matter to me, but now they don't. My grandkids, one of my grandchildren is in school, so his hasn't been affected yet, though.
12 dead, 48 injured after a truck rams into a Berlin Christmas market. 14.
Yeah,
what is that?
Horrible.
Was that in Chicago? In Chicago?
No, Berlin.
Oh,
Germany.
You mean like the song by Berlin that I love to sing all the time? What is the name of that song?
No.
Yeah, the group. No, the group Berlin.
Yeah.
I was on the Paris train. I emerged in London rain, and you were waiting there, swimming through apologies. What's that song by Berlin? I forgot. Oh, Riding on the Metro.
Did I hear a ukulele right there?
No, but
I thought I heard a ukulele. It's the phone.
I do have one.
I thought I heard a ukulele. I got all excited.
You want to hear me play the ukulele, don't you?
You know I do.
You know I do. I have to get up and get it. It's in the closet so that the baby won't get it and destroy it.
She's gonna slap that ukulele.
I'm gonna slap that bills. Here I go.
Slap that blouse.
Slapping that bills. Move out of the way.
And for all of you who have not been part of this broadcast and are new to it, slapping that bass is a very, very important part of what me and Debbie do together. We love to slap each other's faces. You could take that as a sexual innuendo. It's not. Though it could be.
I found you.
Well, it would... Oh, wait. She rocks. Check this out. Play some Metallica.
Well, don't even know what to sing. Hold on, put my headphones back.
Well, maybe we should do something on the freestyle right now. Just something like, come on, we've done classics before on the freestyle. Improvise. I think we should do a Spanish song again. I'd love to do that.
All right, we will do.
You know, Building the Road to America. Remember that one? Classic.
El Frizo in Chicago, too many times for us to know. Oh, all right, you ready?
Yeah, I'm right.
Well, I went to Chicago yesterday with my Maria. Wait, I'm not. Wait, hold on. I got to get something going here. Let's see.
Want me to open it up?
Please
give
do.
me some chords and I'll start singing.
All right. Wait.
What the fuck was that? I need more. Fill me up. Fill me up with love. Come on. No, that wasn't working. It sounded like you were tuning it with a hammer. Is that a solo? That's Hendrix, isn't it?
I'm trying to go thorink on the thing.
Bow.
Chicago's wind chill advisory is effective until 10 a.m. because of the wind chill's low as 30 below zero. I love my ukulele. Slapping that bitch.
Ukulele.
Yuki.
How do I sound? Do I sound all right? Can you hear me?
You sound like you're on a phone.
Sound like I'm on a phone?
Kind of
well,
phony.
Guess what?
What?
That's why it's doing what's doing. That's why it's working this way.
Kind of
because I am on a phone.
So we will give I will sing I will sing chat room shout outs. How about that?
I'd love to hear that.
How to survive a Canadian winter says that Dennis Dodge. And then Bob Huber says Bob Space Huber 87 on something. Dennis Dodge says this is unusual. Steve says that Bob Huber doesn't know what cold means until you call and live in Chicago. Take it to Steve.
I can't read their words because I cannot see the shadow.
How about that, bitch? Stabby McHugh says, pay attention, you mooks, if you want to learn how to properly today. Up to Debbie. We got to check and see if this is really Stabby. Hold on. Let's see if it's my boo. It's my boo. Stabby's in the chat room. Stabbathan McHugs, you sweet thing. Let me see
How's Stabby doing? How's McStab doing?
I have this bizarre, strange love for Stabby. I can't describe it, but it's real.
I know you do. Through all the shit you guys been through, you guys are still in love, which I think is fantastic.
Hold on just a second. Wolfman Mike wants to know. Come on, Debbie. How can you tell the fakes? Well, here's what you do, Woofy. You click on the name. Like I'm going to click on your name. Click. There's your shows. You've got live. The last one you did was one. So that's you. All right? That's you. Now, here's what you don't want to see. If you click on one of the shows, and by the way, I love your picture. Wink, wink. And you click on a show. Let's pretend that there's no shows for the Wolfman mic that I just picked on. That way you know that hold on. I think Bob Huber wants us to call in. Bob, all I can tell you, Sweet Pea, is just add me. Let me check this, Stabby. Hold on. Yeah, that's him. Stabby, you have been socked all night. Somebody was socking you earlier. Yes, and I have Steve Rush on the phone. We just called him. Call Bob Huber. Call Huber 87 on Skype. Who are you? Is that the real guy? I'll try one time, but I hate to add somebody with a call on Steve. Maybe when I get through talking to Steve, and maybe Steve and I can actually schedule something for later on in the week. Oh, tiptoe through the tulips by the garden in the winter time when Chicago's tulips are dead. I'm not too inspired tonight to sing with a ukulele.
No, it's kind of difficult because I'm on a phone, so it's a little bit more delayed, and your quality, that's the great craftsmanship that you bring to a ukulele, is not really hitting it for me. And
right.
I need to feel it.
Thank you very much, Steve. Oh. I will admit that you are right in that. I've pretty much cornered the market on playing the uke. What do you think?
I don't think anybody can touch you, and if they do, Vic would be pissed. But I'm willing to try. But you know what I mean about the ukulele still? Still a great thing.
Stephen, I've actually learned how to play like that girl does on the girl that I love on YouTube.
Oh, yeah. It's a sexy girl.
Yeah,
fun girl
watch this.
that rocks it out.
How about that? Huh?
I didn't know if it was you or her. Was that audio? Was that really you?
That was me, Steve. That was actually me.
It's hard to believe, but you know what? Why would you lie to me? You wouldn't. There you go. There's your answer.
I haven't yet. How many of y'all know what I'm talking about? I have found, bizarrely, the best ukulele player in the world on a little site on YouTube, and I don't give it out much because I like to keep her to myself. You know what I'm saying? I
like to share her alone by myself as well.
I'd like to spend some alone time with her, and I'm not even lesbian. I mean, she is hot. This girl is hot. I'm talking hot.
Just make sure you videotape that for me.
She is so hot. I mean, if you don't think this chick is hot, yes, dear.
You know what it is? I'm sorry. You know what it is? I think that she's very sexy because of the way she brings herself. Like she's very confident, and the way she moves and like she feels it. It makes her sexier than she is.
Yes, she seduces the audience. If y'all want to see one of the sexiest girls in the world, is right here. Chukabop Pow. How about that? Check her out if you want to see a little sex kitten play the ukulele. She thinks she's as good as I am, but it's impossible to be as good as I am.
Well, she's not. She's clearly not.
No.
But at least she's aspiring to be you. I mean, I read her blog, and she said, you know, with all the rehearsals and all the practice and all the teachers that she's gone through in her life, still, I find myself trailing Debbie Daly at such a great length, but still willing to try.
She listens to this podcast, doesn't she?
What's that?
She listens to this podcast, doesn't she?
Well, she got nothing on you. She's trying, though. She wants to be you. She's another one that wants to be you.
I knew it. She's a jealous hater.
I know.
Oh, give me a break. I taught her everything she freaking knows. Listen to this. Watch. Blow me.
Debbie?
What?
You should get her for copyright infringements. Those are your chords.
I could do that. Guys, in case you're wondering, we're just joking. That's what Steve and I do. We joke with each other. Gunner's like, Mommy, please stop playing that thing. I'm going to kill you. I went to bed last night. I left Fufu outside accidentally, and Victor comes and goes, "You left Fufu outside." And she was like frozen to the bone. I felt so bad.
Why would you do that? It's not that cold outside. Dogs can handle the cold. Well, maybe not Texas dogs, but
Texas dogs.
I got a beautiful shepherd. Oh my God, his name's Loki. Dog's fucking gorgeous. I'll send you pictures.
So why did you leave Denver or Colorado?
Well, we broke up, and I was like, okay, I had a job opportunity here. I miss family so much. And I was like, okay, do I stay here and work and be completely alone and depressed? Or do I go back home where my family is and grandbabies and all that stuff and you know, start new with Ford? So I did that, and yeah, it was the right decision. It was a good thing for me to do. I needed a couple of years to just be part of Colorado. Colorado is the most beautiful place I've ever been. You know, inside of America, it's definitely the best place in America. It's a beautiful place, but no, I needed to be back where family was. You can only be away from your children so long. Well, you know how that goes.
Yeah. Heather says the other day, if something ever happens to you, Mom, I'll have to be tranquilized or something like that. I was like, Sissy, you little crazy.
Oh, she loves you. I miss her. She's such a beautiful, sweet person.
She is a monkey. There's no doubt about it.
Man, you make beautiful kids.
You should see hers. Have you seen the pictures on my Facebook?
Of course.
Steve, I saw a comment the other day.
I stalk you like a mother.
You too?
Yeah, I'm trying to join the crowd.
Get in
No, I go to your
line.
Facebook page every now and again. You never go to mine.
It's just pictures.
I'm a photographer. What am I supposed to do?
Come
That's
down
what
and
I use
take
it
some.
for.
You need to come down and take some pictures of my babies and me and my family and stuff.
I wouldn't mind going to Texas, especially now.
I wonder if this is actually a left-handed. A left-handed. I think it is, Steve. I just turned it around backwards. I think it sounds better. Listen.
Does it sound better?
Oh my God! It's probably a left-handed ukulele.
you do know how you can tell, right?
No, how do you tell?
If the widest string is on top, that's how you know.
The thick one?
Yes, the widest string is always on top if it's right-handed.
All right, let me
If it's left-handed, of course, it'll be reversed.
Okay, the widest string. Let's see. It goes like this. It goes. That's the right, and here's the left. Let me turn it around.
It's a right hand. It might be a left-handed. I can't tell. The notes are so pitched high. Jesus.
I have some scramby eggs that Jet got on the ukulele.
What? What?
Scramby eggs. He got some scramby eggs on the ukulele.
Oh, scramby eggs. So I don't understand. You're not speaking adult.
I miss you so much on the show. I mean, we can really rear up a crazy show. We've done some monster shows on here before, just insanity. And
I love being with you. I have so much fun being with you.
We laugh a lot.
I literally love it.
Mr. Midnight Movie said, I think that your show does better when you entertain and not try to inform. And I said, I take that as an insult, you jerk.
Well, I have to agree with him because you are a good entertainer and you make things fun. And in a world that already has a million people telling you how bad things are, it's a great deviation from that.
Sorry.
So,
the chat room.
I don't know why you're laughing. I was being serious. Okay.
Stabby McHug says he misses you too. He's glad to hear you back on the show.
Yeah, he's probably got his middle fingers up while he's saying it. I know Stabby. I know how he rolls. I've always liked that guy, though. He's a good guy.
I really like Stabby a lot. I don't know why. Something about him.
Well, he's been around a long time.
It's not that. I just think that I crave somebody that'll say, "Hey, shut the fuck up, okay?"
Oh yeah, he speaks his mind. That's for sure.
Nobody's ever been able to do that with me. Only my dad. Do you know when my dad was actually on his deathbed, and I mean on the actual bed that he died? I said something, and he looked over at me, and he goes, "Did you ever shut up?" I said, "Yes, sir." I was like, "What? Oops."
Oh well, there's something about having somebody that is not afraid to say how they feel. It's important.
Possum says, I like Steve Areno. Stabby says, Steve Rush is a good guy. Black Santa says, leave Steve alone. He's an Iraq war vet. Now, we know who that means you are. Don't you even do that. We know you already gave it away.
That's epic.
That was from Black Santa.
Thank you, Black Santa. And you're right.
I think Possum is drunk. Hambone Sugarloaf says, wait a minute. Oh, my God. Apocalypse likes you a lot. He said that.
Oh, Apocalypse is a good guy, for sure. There's certain people out there, like, I totally think are just cool as fuck. You know?
Stabby goes, I wouldn't trust him with a bottle of roofies and his camera, but other than that. Bob Huber goes, I don't know him, but I got mad respect for Steve.
All right, well, that's a good start.
Dennis is having a fight with Possum. He goes, push me and I'll tell you to shut the fuck up, Possum. Dennis fights with everybody in the chat room. Okay, they really want me to add, they're throwing a fit for me to add Bob Huber. It says his name is Huber87. Let me try that. HUBER, excuse me, 87. We know that means you were born in 87, which means you're 20, what are you, 29? People are like, there you are in Chicago, Illinois. All right, we're going to add you in. He's real sweet, Steve. Okay, Bob, you're added, so we'll see if we can call you. I don't know if we can or not. We'll try just one time. He'll be real sweet, though. He's a sweetheart.
No, I don't care.
We're just going to add you for a minute and say hi.
It's ringing. Yes. Chi-town.
It is ringing.
Hello.
Hello, is this Bob Huber?
Yes, Debbie. I'm sorry this took so long.
No problem. Say hi to Steve Rush.
Hey, Steve. How are you?
I'm doing good, Bob. Nice to talk to you, bud.
Nice to talk to you, too. Thank you for your service.
Oh, don't even do that. Don't even do that. That was a
I
joke.
did what I could do.
That was a joke.
Oh, okay. Okay, all right. All right, cool. I would have got on earlier with the movie guy, but I couldn't figure out the Skype name, and it was just confusing. So, my bad.
So, did you hear David earlier say that I have never before made fun of anybody with special needs?
Yes. And quite honestly, I don't really consider myself with special needs. I'm more like mentally, I'm all there. And I mean, I can walk with a walker and crutches. It's not like, I'm wearing a diaper or nothing like that. So, like, there's a difference between somebody that
I understand.
wears like
yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
You don't have like, what's it called, Steve? Like, autism or anything like that.
Yeah.
You're maybe physically disabled?
Yes, there you go. That's better. That's better.
Was it something that you were born with, Bob?
Yes, I was born the first week of the 7th month, so I was born 2 months early.
Oh,
you're preemie. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's too bad. I hope that everything is still doing all right for you. I mean,
after a couple of surgeries, after like 2 big surgeries, everything was good. I mean, I'm still learning how to button up like shirts and pants and embarrassing things like that. But other than that,
So you live in Chicago. You live somewhere by Steve, I guess. What part are you in? Don't dox yourself, but what part are you in? Give us a...
I'm in the northwest suburbs, actually.
Yeah, I'm in the southwest suburbs, so we're a little bit apart. But man, you know the weather that I'm talking about. It's been nice and chilly, right?
Oh, Debbie, you're from Texas. When you experience a weather like this, you would never want to come back. It's like moving to Canada. It's horrible. You go outside for 2 minutes and you gotta pee.
How do you like my ukulele playing, Bob?
Want me to be honest with you, or do you want me to lie to you?
I want you to lie to me.
Well, in that case, it's fantastic.
Thank you. I knew it. Damn it.
She's a genius.
Yeah. I picked it up with no lessons at all. Nothing.
Well, that's good. I mean, I know a Parkinson's guy that plays just like that, which he really slaps the bass.
Is he a virtuoso like me?
Oh,
yeah.
For sure.
Tell Steve what you used to do with the Howard Stern show.
Well, Steve, a lot of people think I was more of an on-the-air guy, which sometimes I was, but I wasn't often. I was behind the scenes creating bits. Like,
okay, cool.
I would email Gary, his producer, and we would come up with, like, the homeless guy delivery game and things like that.
So you were a writer and conceptual guy?
Yeah, it was more like a segment producer type of thing.
Wait, I got to interrupt you. Stabby just said that you sound like Steve Rush doing a young John Travolta. That's not bad. That's a
compliment, I think.
That's a compliment.
Staccato.
Let's try Mr. Carter. It's pretty close. I'm liking it.
Not bad.
Man.
If you hear Gunner scream, he's fixing to knock a gigantic thing over on himself. Gunner, you're fixing to get hurt, baby. Don't. Anyway, Apocalypse is laughing out loud. Now, listen, Dennis, you and Possum better stop fighting. Dennis just goes, you have no idea, Possum. Maybe you should have your doctor up your dosage. Y'all need to behave.
I gotta tell you, though, that Possum guy is very kind of rude. I'm in the chat thing a lot, and he likes to throw those insults, but I don't let him bother me. I mean, I don't know if you know that guy,
man,
Deb,
you just
but
can't.
he's kind of a, an ass.
I think every chat room needs that, though, honestly, because it adds spice to it a little bit. It's not a bad thing. I think everybody, and if you do it well, it's hysterical. But if you take it personally, you really shouldn't even be listening to a radio show or even be in the chat. You know what I mean? Because if you take it seriously, then you're just going to get beat up. But
it's true. And Debbie, why I have you on the phone, I have to apologize because I want to be a man right now and say I'm sorry for that horrible, horrible podcast I put up earlier. I'm getting like so much, false things that you're supposedly saying that I was like, man, I'm just gonna make a podcast. I don't want to go to radio war with Debbie, but I thought you were saying some like horrible shit. Sorry for the swearing, and so I kind of went on a 15-minute rampage.
That's the I'm Sorry, Debbie music.
I'll say it again.
I was listening to it like, well played, Deb.
I was like, what the hell was
See, sometimes when people just get out there and they start getting a little bit too emotional, Jade. Sorry, wrong person.
No. That means Jade's thinking about you right now.
Yeah, Debbie will play this music in the background, and sometimes you don't hear it because you're talking, and all of a sudden you listen back and you're like, son of a bitch, she was playing this sappy music in the background.
How many of you out there think that Bob has qualified for an I'm Sorry from Debbie Daly?
I don't have a lot of fans out there, Debbie, so a lot of people are going to say,
oh, no. I think that you have qualified for an I'm Sorry. What do you think, Steve?
I absolutely do. The guy seems like a real good guy.
I think it's time for an I'm sorry to an official I'm sorry to Bob from Debbie Daly. Here we go.
And you know what? I appreciate it.
Quiet on the set. Quiet on the set. This is official. I'm sorry, so sorry that you podcasted mean about me and you didn't know that I'm really the nicest person you'll ever meet on Spreaker. And you tell me mistakes are part of what you do every day. But Bob, listen to me now. That doesn't right the wrong that you've done. Now, Bob, I want you to listen to me.
The backhanded apology.
I'm sorry. So sorry. I accept your apology. And I just want you to know that if you piss me off again, I can't guarantee this will be the end result, Bob. But Bob Huber, you'll be let into the family if you don't piss me off again. And we love you. And Possum is just an asshole in the chat room, just ignoring. Now the last thing says, I'm sorry, Bob. I'm so sorry that you ran off and did a podcast without checking with me first. But
well, I can't run off anywhere. So if I ran off, that would be a miracle.
And I was too blind to see. It's been a long time since Kill the Effects, Blaine. It's been a long time since we've sung an I'm Sorry, Steve.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Sorry.
Go right ahead. Go right ahead, Steve.
I was listening. I had a little tear in my eye. I'm a little emotional right now.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I could
You
feel
know that
it.
song always makes you cry like a little girl.
Me
so
too.
it's a lot of emotion there.
Steve, do you and Debbie like dirty jokes?
Duh. Do we like dirty jokes? Yes.
Well, I mean, I don't know what kind of show. If you're like a cleaner show, I'm new to this, so I don't really know.
Fuck off, Bob. Tell the joke. Tell the joke.
Dude, I just turned 21. I can handle it.
Go ahead. Do it.
Okay.
Bring it.
Well, what do you call nuts on a wall?
Walnuts.
Nuts on a wall. What do you call them?
Yeah.
Walnuts.
Walnuts. What do you call nuts on your chest?
Chestnuts.
What do you call nuts on your chin?
I'll let Steve answer that one. Steve?
What do you call that?
I don't know.
Blowjob. A blowjob.
I see. So it's funny in the fact that there's two sensible answers, and then you're stuck, and you get stuck with a blowjob. I get it. I like it. I'd like it. Yeah.
That was pretty funny. I'll give it a strong 4.
I'm giving it a strong 3 1/4.
See, that's what I used to do on Stern.
I have another one. 2 horses walk into a bar and say, "We'll have 2 beers and just put that on our tab." And he goes, "No problem, guys, but why the long faces?"
Yeah.
Boom, boom.
I thought it was funny.
I don't have any jokes right now.
I mean, I get tons of them, but what does an unnatural blonde and a 747 have in common?
What?
They both have a black box.
I like that.
Thank you.
I don't get a lot of jokes.
Well, that means her vagina hair is the color of her real hair would have been because she's fake blonde.
I have a blonde joke. Two blondes. A blonde gets pulled over by a police officer, and the police officer says, she goes, "What's wrong?" And she goes, "I need your license and registration, please." And she starts frantically looking through her bag, and she goes, "I can't find my license." And she goes, "I need to see your license, please." When suddenly she sees a compact mirror in her bag, and she goes, "There it is." So she hands it to the cop, and the cop goes, "Lady, this is not your license. And how did you get this picture of me?"
All right. Hey, Debbie. What do you call 7 blondes in a row?
What?
A wind tunnel.
Oh, that's so hurtful.
That's so hurtful.
Deb, I think you're a blonde. I haven't seen you, so I don't know.
Look at the avatar, Bob. Keep up with the pace here.
Well, I mean, it's a cartoon, so I figured.
She's doing rim shots.
Bob, do you know what Bob spelled backwards is?
Bob.
Does your mother call you son? Is that because you're so bright?
All right.
Two ducks walked into a bar and says, "We'll take 2 glasses of wine and put it on our bill." I'm just making these up. What?
Yeah, you have to be making them up because they're like 3-year-old jokes. The guy walks into the bar and he's all frantic and freaked out, and he goes to the bartender. He's like, "Do me a favor, man. I need 7 shots lined up and 7 beers. I have people coming in." And the bartender's like, "All right, yeah, sure." So he sets up the 7 shots. He sets up the 7 beers, and the guy just starts hammering the shot. Boom, 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 boom. Gets all 7 of them done. They start chugging the beers, and it gets down to the last beer, and he's boom, and he's hammered, and he looks at the bartender, and he says, Man, what's wrong?" He says, you would do the same thing if you had what I had. You would do the same thing. Bartender says, "I'm sorry, man. What do you have?" He says, 33 cents.
What's the difference between a hooker and a drug dealer?
I don't know.
The hooker can wash her crack and sell it over again.
I like that one.
That's very Howard Sternish. That's very bad.
Yes. All my jokes are kind of racy like this.
They're a little sterny.
Yeah, and that was kind of my thing. So when he started.
Did you live in New York at the time? You obviously lived in New York at the time, right?
No. I was a fan of it. He had a syndication thing in Chicago on WCKG, so I would turn that on every morning before high school.
Oh, CKG, absolutely. I love CKG.
Yeah. So I would
stand by just 1 second. Hold on just 1 second.
Okay.
Possum Hambone Sugarloaf, please report to the kitchen. Hambone Sugarloaf, report to the kitchen, please. That is all. And thank you for shopping at Walmart. I'm going to kill him. Huh? How about that?
There'll be no killing on my return to the show. Please.
Thank you.
Wolfman Mike wants to know, what do you call the useless piece of skin on the end of my dick? You better make this good, Wolfman.
Uncircumcised.
What did you say?
Uncircumcised. It's going to be that simple.
Oh, you guys. I think I'm going to get off my show now because it's getting late and I don't want to keep Steve up too late because I need him to be ready and fresh for tomorrow's show if he can call in tomorrow night. I'm sorry.
Well, I am calling in tomorrow night. What time are you starting your show on?
Who loves me? Steve, you love me. And now it's time to play Who's the Best Drummer in the Whole World, Steve? Huh?
Neil Peart.
You said Neil
Peart for $1 million.
He said Neil Peart. Yes.
Oh, man.
Did you hear that, Steve? Our new friend Bob said Neil Peart. Peart.
Did you really?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Well played, sir.
Thank you. I'm not a big Rush fan, but I hear his drumming is phenomenal from people that I know. So I turn it on. I understand. I see what the big thing is about Neil Peart.
Very cool. Yeah, he's spectacular, man.
Yeah, I totally get it.
Everything I ever learned or know is because of him. So from the LD 2112 on, I just been practicing my whole life playing like him. So trying to.
See, there's a lot of Rush fans out there, but I just don't get it. I mean, they had that Tom Sawyer song that was very popular, but other than that, I tried listening, and I think it's because of the high pitch singing,
Geddy Lee's voice. Yeah, here's the thing, man. Either you get it or you don't, and either you're a huge fan or you hate the band. And
that's the way ICP is. Either you get Insane Clown Posse or you don't.
Yeah,
exactly right. Same exact thing, except Rush is the third biggest selling band in history.
Here we go.
Oh, no, I mean, Debbie, you know what happens when it starts. I'll shut up right now.
Here is a Rush Neil Peart drum solo. If you can handle this, people. Live from somewhere in Canada. Oh, no, I'm joking. I think he is probably the most talented drummer I've ever come against my life. Unbelievable.
And you let people in the chat room now saying John Bonham and Keith Moon. Those are the other two that they'll compare him to. But as far as technical skills, there's nobody better. As far as technical skills and being able to play any timing signature at will, it's going to be Neil Peart. And I'm talking as a drummer, not because I love the band, just for the mere fact that I'm going to be quick about this. Keith Moon was a power drummer. He was probably one of the most powerful drummers in history. John Bonham was an incredible footman and could put more rhythm down with his foot than most drummers can with both their hands together. So everybody had their technical superiority, but Neil Peart was a superior drummer in every aspect and every facet of music. I'm done.
No, it's fine with you. I just have one thing to say.
All right.
Never mind.
Yeah, bite me. Why don't you bite this side?
No, no. Now, first of all, everybody in the chat room needs to hit like or you will all be killed instantly.
I hit like as soon as I come on. As soon as you come on air.
I can actually kill people in the chat room.
Oh, you got that new device hooked up? Awesome.
I do. And
could I say one thing that I don't know if you're a fan of this kind of music, but my nephew is late night on your chat room all the time. I don't know if you see him. And he has his own show.
I know. I
So
listened to it. He has great taste in music.
Well, that's awesome. I'm sure he's listening, and I'm sure he's very proud right now. Him and I both were on his show the other day, and we were building up this show like it was, you know, phenomenal. Like you said on Twitter today. We talked about you maybe for the whole 45 minutes. We were like, oh, Debbie Daly's cool. Go check her out. And then he got blocked. So then he was like, why did she block me?
Well, the only reason I blocked is because there were so many chats in the chat room. It was like it was spam bad. Just saying. Just throwing it out there.
Yeah, it gets like that, especially when people want you to call me, which I mean, I'm grateful to you. But honestly, I don't know if you want to talk to me. I mean, it's always a blur.
Here is Neil Peart versus John Bonham. How about this, everybody? Who is that, Steve?
That's Neil.
I knew it.
That's John Bonham.
Steve, there's a washing machine on the stage next to him drying clothes. The fuck is that, Steve?
It's a thing that Geddy Lee did. He thought it would be funny.
It's funny.
So his washers, and you know what? When they do a break at the middle, because they do a 3-hour show, they open them up and there's shirts inside, and they throw them out to the audience.
Oh my God!
Yeah, that's disgusting.
And now here comes John Bonham.
See, he was better. He was better.
That's Neil. Now, here's John.
Yeah, see that drum.
I think I could do that, you know, just throwing it out there.
I don't think so. I'm just,
yeah.
I love John Bonham's sound of his kid. He had an amazing sounding drum set.
Yeah, he did.
Fucking tuned to perfection.
I hate to throw this in the mix, but I have to sneeze. Joey from Slipknot. Oh, excuse me. Oh, whew.
Wow, you're a Slipknot fan. It's surprising.
No, I just had to sneeze. I didn't mean to. Say.
Okay.
Bless you, little one.
Bless you, little one. Blow me.
Love
Joey, show him how it's done, you little piece of tail. That's what I'm talking about.
It's hard to hear if it's even playing or not when you're on the phone.
Wait a minute.
Because it's a digital signal.
We have a new 4 men. Hold on. 4 men went golfing together one day. 3 headed to the first tee, and 1 went into the clubhouse to take care of the bill. The 3 men started talking, bragging about their sons. The first man told the others, "My son is a home builder, and he's so successful that he gave a friend a new home for free." The second man said, "My son was a car salesman, and now he owns multi-line dealerships. He's so successful that he gave his friend 2 Cadillacs." The third man, not wanting to be outdone, said, "My son is a stockbroker, and he's doing so well that he gave his friend an entire stock portfolio." The fourth man joined them on the tee after a few minutes of taking care of business, and the first man mentioned, "We were just talking about our sons. How's yours doing?" The fourth man said, "Well, my son is gay, and I'm not totally thrilled about it, but he must be good. The last 3 boyfriends gave him a house, 2 cars, and a stock portfolio." All right, that's good as fuck. That is good. That wins the funniest thing from the night.
Well, okay.
Better than horses with the long face, you mean? That was pretty good.
No, that's funny stuff. That's good
okay,
stuff.
I got one for you. One more. There's a young priest and an old priest, and
Bob,
they're going to the
Bob.
yeah.
just won the funniest joke of the night. But we'll go ahead and let you try. Go ahead. I'm joking with you, Angel. Go ahead. I joke a lot. Go ahead.
Oh, see, that's why I like it. Anyway, there's a young priest and an old priest, and they're standing at the urinal. The young priest looks over at the old priest, and he says, "Father, you're not supposed to have a nicotine patch on your penis. It's supposed to be on your arm or your chest." And the old priest looks at the young priest, and he goes, "Man, it works for me. I'm down to 2 butts a day." Come on, crickets? Really?
Was that the end of the joke, Angel? I'm sorry, I'm being mean.
I catch the end of it either. Something about the Nicorette patch on his penis.
Yeah, I mean, the premise is a little weird, but I mean, it's for the punchline.
Bob, when you have to explain the joke, it's like, just let it go. Let it go.
Yeah. Sometimes they work and sometimes they don't. You know what I mean?
Now,
it's okay.
If I hang up on you on Skype in the Debbie Daily Show, that means I love you. So I will be saying goodnight to you, Bob Huber, number 87, and I love you.
Thank you. I hope to come on your show again for something.
Bob, you need to just chill out and realize that you're family now.
Oh, thank you very much. And Steve, it was a pleasure.
Great talking with you, Bob. Look forward to talking to you again, buddy.
And have a nice Christmas.
You too, man. Merry Christmas.
And we hung up on Bob. That means we love him. If we hang up on you, we love you, except for Steve. I never hang up on Steve. That was the funniest fucking joke.
That was a great joke. I was sitting there trying to laugh too loud because I'm in a phone, so I didn't want it to, be too annoying. But, yeah, that's hysterical.
I think I fucked up the last line. Let me read the last line again. The last line said, the fourth man replied, "Well, my son is gay. I'm not totally thrilled about it, but he must be doing good. His last 3 boyfriends gave him a house, 2 cars, and a stock portfolio." That's funny as fuck. That's really good.
That's a great joke. And the other guys, can you imagine their face? Oh, shit.
That's good.
You have some explaining to do, Lisa. Lisa.
That's funny.
God, I have all these girls' names in my mind, not the right ones. Jeez. I went out with Lisa tonight.
Stabby
I
says
made
that
Mona Lisa.
Mr. Midnight Movie would Bill Buford, best drummer, even better than Neil. Who is Bill?
Bill Buford is a good drummer. He's a great drummer, but again, it's a matter of opinion. It's a matter of an opinion. I'm never going to sit there and argue anymore.
I will tell you what. Here he is on a drum solo. Bill Buford. Bruford.
Buford.
That's a keyboard. What the fuck?
God, he's talented.
I think we just got trolled by Bill Buford. But I will say this, the absolute best drumming song I've ever heard in my life is Limelight. Limelight by fucking Rush. I've never heard anything like that.
I knew you were going to say that.
No, I'm serious. It is because it is the song that the drummer actually keeps up with the damn lyrics to the song.
Lyrics,
it's weird.
Yeah. Well, he wrote the lyrics to the song. That's why.
Oh, he did?
The punctuations are in the lyrics.
It drives me crazy. It's so good. It's good as crap.
So we're doing a show tomorrow, young lady?
Maybe it's the best thing in the whole world.
No, that would be you.
Me, I knew it.
Hello.
I knew you were going to say. I knew you were going to say that. Yeah, I'm going to get you off the phone. I miss you too. Shut up and stop talking about me too long. I love you.
Yeah, like that's ever bothered you.
What the fuck I just said. All right, I'm going to let you rest your voice, and I'll see you tomorrow night on.
Why do I sound sick and old and like fucking decrepited?
No, but I'm hungry. And
I think I sound happy and young. You're hungry. It's feeding time.
It's always feeding time.
Not even 2 in the morning.
I've been on the air now for long enough. It's feeding time. These Cheetos just aren't hacking it. Besides,
what time did you start the show?
Tonight, I don't even know. Mr. Midnight Movie called me and said, let's do a show. He made me do it. I was actually watching a movie called One Soldier's Story when he called The Truth About Chris Kyle. Yeah.
So, all right, that's fascinating, by the way. Really, really interesting. Very, very, very. I needed to hear that. Listen, how about at 10 o'clock my time tomorrow, which would be 9 o'clock your time?
No, we're in the same time zone. We're in the same time zone right now. Aren't we? What time is it? What time is it right now? Is it 1:30?
Hold on. time. Tell me what time it is. Yes, it is. I was in Colorado, Arizona, California. My clocks are all screwed up.
Give it. It's 6 of one, half dozen of the other. All right, I will talk to you tomorrow night at 10ish. I'll be looking forward to it.
I will Skype you. I'm going to leave you a message. So let me get that Skype set up right now.
All right. Love you, Steve.
All right, you beautiful human. I will talk to you then.
All right, bye. Steve
Bye-bye.
Rush, everybody, on the Debbie Daily Show, back again. Do you want to leave this site? Leave. Steve Rush, everybody, in Chicago, Illinois, up there where they're freezing their you-know-what's off. Hi, Debbie. Who is this?
Hey, Debbie. This is Dana at the bakery. I was checking back to see if you got the quote. That's for the square cake in order to turn it sideways like the picture. We had to.
All right already. Just make the frickin' cake. Give me a break, please. Who is this?
Hey, Debbie, Matt with NTX Elite Construction. We had a time set up between 12 and 1 for the guys to look at the...
All right, blow me. All right, that's it for tonight. I am Debbie, leaving you here with sweet, sweet thoughts and butterfly kisses and all that love and kisses stuff that y'all hate that you get from your wives and your girlfriends. You can get it here from me free, absolutely free. I don't charge you for anything. I'm just saying. And I love you all. But there's only one of you out there that I really love, and you know who that is. You know who you are. Just saying. I'm so excited about Steve coming back. Isn't that fun? Finally, we're going to have some fun on here. All right, I'm going to leave you all with the song that we usually go out with. Where is it? I can't find anything. Hold on. I've got Lunatic Fringe. I know this one will go out to you out there in Nowhere's Land. And you know who you are. Debbie the Pole Smoker from Ernie. What is that? I'm sorry, I'm just looking at stuff. This goes out to my one and only, and you know who you are. At least I hope you do.
Every time I think of you, it always turns out good. Every time I've held you, I thought you understood. People say a love like ours will surely pass, but I know a love like ours will last and last. But maybe I was wrong not knowing how our love should go. How our love should go. But I wasn't wrong not knowing how our love would grow.
I want to see the boat movie.
And every time I think of you,
I'm going to make you into a big star.
Wait just a second. When Guy Shea speaks, you need to stop singing babies. Go ahead, Mr. Shea. I'm sorry for the interruption.
I'm going to make you into a big star.
Seasons come and seasons go, but our love will never die. Let me hold you, darling, so you won't cry. 'Cause people say that our love affair will never last, but we know a love like ours will never pass. But maybe I was wrong not knowing how our love should go. How our love should go. Damn. But I wasn't wrong not knowing how our love would grow. How our love would grow. And every time I think of you,
Damn.
every time I think of you,
Damn.
it always turns out
Hello, everybody. This is Clara Bell, and you're listening to the Debbie Daily Radio Show. Don't go anywhere. I'll start cussing.
I want to see the boat movie.
Deb! Deb!
But I know a love like ours will last and last. But maybe I was wrong not knowing how our love should go.
I'm going to make you into a big star.
Deb! Every time I think of you. Deb! Every time I think of you. It always turns out good. Every time I think of you. 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 Every time.
This is Lester Bartholomew Jones, and I just want you to know that I never listen to the Debbie Daily Show. That's a fact.